why we leave it there.
For the draw shot, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, get on the last one, because that'll be closest to real speed.
How are you? Great speed and just quicker off the bat then.
Yep.
The other draws out 22, I think.
I think it's pretty close.
Looks like 20.
I think it's T.
14-1. 14-1, so that's 20.
Stop it. You got 0-2 on that?
Little ad there. Quite a bit ad.
That's 14. That was his worst second one yet.
Tried to rotate those like crazy.
Felt close. Line's good.
Looks like 20 to me.
Looks all there.
14-1 again, so it's all there.
Where am I giving Andy?
Yours weren't quite curling up.
But Andy's will curl 2 inches more.
So I gave you yours.
I'll give that for you.
A little bit less, eh?
A little wider this time.
Yeah, that's okay, guys.
We just got a 15-2 to T.
John
It's
for
top
hammer.
12.
Yeah, they got a better record.
It's really quick.
I give
That's why he was going hard.
Those 14-1s were going back.
Really?
Full back and forth. He's, I don't know.
What's funny is that a year ago on this exact sheet, I was playing you guys in the semifinal, and now playing with you in the semifinal.
I imagine the same.
Yeah, we were streamed. It's
Beautiful.
Wait's good.
made a
No, they were undefeated.
made a board waiter through a rock hole, and
Todd just missed the curl. Gotcha.
I think Todd made as good. It's just we.
Line's curling.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Welcome everybody to the St. Paul Curling Club, the 2019 St. Paul Cash Spiel, the Let's Cure Lupus Cash Spiel. We're into the semifinals.
Curling,
Bill Stapera is going to join me for the beginning of this game.
curling.
Hello, everybody. Big East Coast matchup here.
Yeah,
Big East Coast.
that's why I'm almost thinking we might not want to watch it.
I know.
Nobody
we could
from the
switch
Midwest
games.
cares about the East Coast. You know that.
Yeah, that's probably true. But we have O'Connor and Todd Birr
That's right. That's
to
right.
help you guys out. But everybody else is from where?
Uh,
The East Coast.
the East Coast, yeah,
Love these guys from the East
I'm
Coast.
mic'd up.
I
too,
do.
Lupus. I gotta.
I like some of them.
Yeah. I might.
At least the people on the ice I like. No.
Not your fellow commentator.
Yeah, no, I like you. You're fun.
Oh, okay. That's a shocker.
How are you feeling this morning?
Well,
Feeling good,
I'm
actually.
notorious for my bad.
Are you happy
mouth,
that
so-
you could sleep in this morning and didn't have to play first thing?
Yeah, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a good weekend.
Yeah. Sometimes
Played
that
very well.
feels good.
You know,
Very good.
we made some guys happy yesterday.
Yeah, you were shorthanded.
Shorthanded. Yeah, we had 3 for yesterday.
Yeah.
Just yesterday. So, you got anything else to say about my curling game?
Nope. Nope. I don't want to say
I think we're
anything.
there.
Although I did think about it because I think I talked to either you or Mark and I said, oh, if you need another guy, I said
Top eight.
Yeah, we got
I'll
a
give
lot
up
of
the
room
commentating. I'll put
It's
on
for
my
sure in.
my
line's
shoes
good.
and
Just top 8, top 4.
you're like, oh, I might need you, and then I thought, oh, I'm glad I
Okay,
didn't.
that's fine.
I think we could have
Okay.
used you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You haven't seen me curl.
We definitely could have used you.
Yeah.
All right, it's shaping up to be a boring first end already.
Yep, that's just the way I like it.
Yeah.
So Birr's got the yellow stones. Dunnam's got the red stones.
Clean. Normal. Yep. Whoa, whoa.
There's 3,
Yep,
4,
yep,
and
yep,
0.
No roll. Good.
What do you think about that sweeping technique there of Cody's?
Get us back to
Think
the
it was good?
Looks good,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's solid.
Actually, they're all
Sweeping.
pretty good sweepers.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah. That's good.
Doing a pretty good job out there.
Well, then I don't want anybody to complain about dirty ice.
Ice has been excellent this weekend, by the way.
Good.
A lot of curl, fast. Didn't help me, but
The very first match we commentated, the somebody on the team was talking about how dirty the ice was.
Good.
And
Good throw,
they're
Tom.
like, oh, it's really dirty out here. And I said, I don't know how that's possible. I'm like, we've had one league night a week ago, and they put all brand new ice in. This
I
is
thought
the
he would
first
go to
game. It
late
doesn't
on
make
us.
any sense.
But
And
I thought he would throw the corner.
Ice Maker heard me, came by afterwards. He goes, I'm really glad you said that, because that's
Kinda
exactly what
fortunate.
I thought when he said that.
yeah.
So some of the other games, these all quarterfinals, so there's 2 women's matches
Yeah, I
and
don't
2
know.
men's. So on sheet 3, we have Dutt versus Rhyme. Sheet 4, it's a men's game, Roonan versus Markey. Roonan played this morning at the 9 o'clock draw, so he's probably going to be a little tuckered. Sheet 5 is
Richie definitely gets tired.
Clean.
yeah,
Yep.
tired of hearing his voice. Burr versus Dunnam. Burr played this morning in the play-in game, and then on sheet 6, it's Farrell versus
Clean,
Kitchens.
clean. Good shots. 9-4.
What?
So based on the one loss
Did I
records,
get the fresh head?
Team Dunnam
Yeah.
Got to choose the hammer.
and Team Markey got
Well, I
hammer.
guess this
Yep.
is the only one laying up there when I came out here.
I talked to
Wait, good.
Roonan's squad was also undefeated, but they did it based on the draw, the last draw to button that they do at the beginning. And we were actually commentating that game, and Richie came down, and it was like 22 inches out or something, and he started swearing because he knew that meant that
He didn't win.
he had to play 9 o'clock the next day
Throw a little up.
and an extra game.
Hair up, but
Those guys are pretty fit.
Did he?
I don't think it's going to really affect them.
I don't think so. Yeah, watching that squad. Speaking of sweeping, is they put their Colin Huffman is pretty intense with the weight on the broom and sweeping.
Whoa then. 9-5. Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alex.
So you've watched a lot of
right to it. Guard if you roll.
the Burr rink, I'm imagining, because Andrew is.
Not a ton, to be honest with you. It's the first year Andrew played with him, so
Yeah.
Just 3.
Quick.
haven't seen too many games.
It seems like they oftentimes. It hasn't been this tournament. It hasn't seemed like people are playing clean ends at the beginning.
It's
But
a little tougher with the 5-rock
be
rule,
fine.
right?
Yeah, well, I don't.
I mean, Todd's forcing the action right now. He's
Three.
trying to throw a center guard.
3.
Line's good.
Real tight.
We'll see if Dunnam
We're gonna
peels it or
overcurl
if he tries to go
Don't really
around.
want to go.
Scott's pretty aggressive,
nothing.
so
Go a little bit.
Yeah, I
He
was
might
really
just
happy.
go right around
I
it.
was really happy that they came up on sheet
Okay.
5 because I haven't really been able to watch either of these two teams except for on the
You
sides.
like Spiel?
no, he's peeling it.
Tight or
Yeah, I don't think he quite got out there. Oh, I kind of done that a couple times. He's been
Whoa, clean,
over
clean,
curling compared to
clean,
Tom,
clean.
and that's unusual.
just clean.
So these East Coast guys, they've all kind of played together. Andrew's played with
I mean, I put
pretty
it-
much everybody on that team.
It's still a 1 used to it.
Did World University games with Alex and
Seems real close.
played
Just
with
right.
Scott and Andy and Cody. Won a silver, a bronze in juniors. And Hunter played with Andy and a couple of the other guys. So these guys, you know, in East Coast, we stick together.
Yeah, the distances
I think it's fine.
seem like the distances
Looking,
between
I think it's
clubs
there,
are shorter than as you go west. It seems, except for in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Now we're getting a ridiculous number of clubs, but used to not always be like that. But when I've gone to Spiels out there, it's like you get people from all over and they just drive. And
Yeah, so most of these guys are from the Philadelphia club. We got Potomac, Ardsley, and Broomstones represented down there.
Yeah, it's really quick.
did one of those close?
We got Steven Dropkin over on the other sheet here from Broomstones. No, my club is probably going to renew their lease.
Oh,
So
was there a rumor
we're
that
hoping we're okay. Yeah, we're still not out of the woods yet, but
well,
we're
if there's
hopeful we
anything
get
I can
something
do,
done. We need money. Can you help us out?
anything else? Anything else? I need money too.
10-0.
Well, I don't know. Money won't solve everything.
No?
No. Not the problems I have. They're more chemical.
You told me before you're getting ready for seniors in a few years.
I am. Yep. 3 years. I'm gonna. That's why I'm trying to treat people nice.
Hunter! Hunter!
Clean.
I probably will be bored with it by then.
Clean. Good.
It was really interesting last night having the double,
Same way.
the double,
Second 10.
6N games?
the double 6N games.
Throw that all right?
Like,
Throw that okay?
yeah, I don't know if that was a good choice.
That's a tough day for Luke's team.
Yeah, no kidding.
They played the last draw, and then they had 2 6N games.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa, then. Whoa. Clean. Cody.
He's got kind of a, he's got
Clean.
a solid mental attitude though. Seems like he's got his
Do we?
Two?
Yeah,
shit
it's a little
together,
straight here,
like
but
in his
not
head.
bad.
Like I've talked to
Try
him
to get
after a
across the
loss, and he doesn't seem to be.
Luke,
Doesn't show anything. Maybe he holds it all in, waiting to explode.
Luke's a great player. He knows how to win, and he wants to win.
Yeah, it was
He's
literally
burning
10-0.
inside as much as anybody you'll ever meet. The guy
I just
wants to
don't think
win.
it's quite as straight as it's.
Yeah, I remember it used to be when Luke and Andrew used to play together. I used to listen to those two talk about the ends. It was pretty fun.
It was still,
And actually, they commentated a game that I thought was pretty entertaining, which we, I think, lost. But
Got an interesting end going on over at the sheet 6 here with the women's game.
Whoa!
A lot of rocks in play.
It's also, it seems to be running a little bit out here.
Whoa! Hunter! Oh, Tom. Roll it that way. Okay.
All right, get a free draw. Yep.
The one they threw here was 15-1.
We were in the rings.
They
too.
didn't
This
sweep
will
it
be a
all.
hair fresher, but not much.
Might. Why wouldn't he?
So I got a 15-1 on their top 8 that they didn't sweep. But this won't be
We were
quite
trying
that
to roll
fast,
in.
But
Yeah.
I think you probably won like a 15, something like that. That's true. Okay, 10.
I threw it good. All right, just kind of didn't move.
Yeah, just straight. I just.
6-7. Line's nice.
Wait's good, guys. Wait's good.
$14-7. Looks perfect.
we just got an update from the front desk.
We're gonna move a little
The
more.
general manager of the Spiel just told us the curling zones,
Didn't curl.
the men's draws
Didn't curl
aren't set up
mine.
right, or they're not working right. So if you're looking for scoring, the only place you can do it right now is on this stream. And Bill and I will keep you informed. The women's games are being updated on Curling
I think it'll
Zone,
move a little
but
more
we'll
this way, but
also keep you updated about that.
It was like middle of the
And as you can see, both men's games are about as boring
Yeah,
as they could be.
which has been curled.
That's to be expected, though.
Clean.
I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep. Hard. Gotta go.
to see anything?
Let's try an inside
Flannery
out.
throwing a draw over there. Try to
Like a
lock it
10
on the
hit.
back yellow, it looks like. I don't think she wants to be deep, though. Couldn't quite get it buried.
Andy, make sure you get this path pretty clean.
Yeah, I haven't. We haven't had Corfel's team on the feature sheet here,
Like a 10-ish.
but I don't know if she's throwing fourth rocks.
She's not. She calls the game, throws second.
Yeah. So there you go. Paying attention.
I got all this down.
Yeah. Well, listen, I've only curled for 6 years, so I'm just concentrating on learning how to throw the rocks, not pay attention in games.
Yeah, their team gets to go to the Junior
Normal
Bees in
way?
Finland in December, I believe, to get our spot back for the Worlds. And they should be a great rep for us.
So Junior Bees, that's like the second tier.
Yeah, at the World Championships, if you don't finish in the top 6 or 7, depending on who the host country is going to be, you get relegated into the Bees. It's a real grinder. There'll be about 28 to 30 teams there. And they only take 3 spots.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine who was in curled in the Junior Bees, Carl Ball. He's from Hibbing or Chisholm or something like that. I always say the wrong one, and then he gets mad because they're sensitive.
Uh-oh. Kitchen's just wrecked on the guard there.
Yeah, cleared out their other guard.
And I'm not sure who has hammer.
I like heavy clean right now. 3, 2, 3. No, we're there.
This looks like it's hammer rock.
Don't
So she's
really
got a
wanna
draw
go
for
much.
4.
2, 3.
Yeah, same draw, too.
Mine's okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Can't say anything about it.
Tom O'Connor gets the guard up there. We might have a little action going on. Nope, it's going to roll in.
Okay, Tom.
Yeah, so our sheet 5, they blanked the first end, so we're coming down on the second end.
And Scott's going to make it exciting and hit it. A lot of guys, they throw that biter there. That's the old corner guard. You can hit and roll and potentially get a corner guard out of it. No, it doesn't look like Scott's playing it. He's playing it the other way. Unless he's trying to cross the face. But I doubt that.
Clean. Clean.
Did she make that draw?
Clean. Cody, clean.
I don't know, I was watching down here. Looks like it. We got some high fives.
Yeah.
Good, really good.
Oh, that's perfect. That's what I was talking about there.
2-3.
Good shot by Andy there.
Just like the quickest it's been.
Was that a trick to first tell me about what's going on down here, and then I watch down here, and then ask me about what happened over there? So I say, no, I didn't see that.
You're
'cause
not on your game.
I watch down here, and then I look up there, and then I don't see what happens down here.
It was a trick.
Yeah.
You got to be on your
You're
game.
East Coaster, you're.
You got to,
Yeah.
you got to pay attention.
Line's good.
Man, I'm gonna pay
Line's real
attention
good.
right
You got
here.
3 sheets you got to watch.
4 actually.
Well, it's hard to see that 4th sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep
We
going.
got those
Yeah.
bars in the way.
Yeah, the
We're
club
working
was
on a
built with
project
pillars.
to get rid of those.
Yeah, they did get the 4.
Yeah, go guys.
Great
Make it
start
down.
for Team Farrell.
Yeah.
Okay,
Great shot, Andy. That's
there you go.
perfect.
Shot.
Scott's going to go under here. You have so much curl, it's almost difficult to get around that red one.
15.
So you can't quite make that shot. Or you have to really squeeze it through. So that's one of the things with so much curl, it's just tough to get around the corner guards if you got some center guards that are a little higher. This weekend, at least.
Yeah, I kind of want to get down and because they'll flip the rocks before we start league again, and I kind of wanted to put my shoes on and try a couple draws to see if I could.
Cody, get ready. Cody.
5, 6.
Hard.
Ooh.
Okay. Weight was good.
3.
Just got it out a little.
I'll tick those in and
See if Hunter can make the double here.
3, yeah.
Yeah, weight was perfect. I guess we could have just tried to like stack it there, but
Weight's good.
Looks like Team Rhyme got a deuce in
Whoa,
the
whoa,
first
yep.
on
Yep.
sheet 3.
Yep.
Hard. You got it.
Yep.
Keep
Clean.
going.
Good, good.
Tom almost fell down.
Tom used to be one of my favorite players. I like talking to him. I see him at the club quite a bit.
Throw 10.
You said used to be.
Yeah, he had a Yankee shirt on yesterday.
What's wrong
Told
with
him that I'm putting him into the.
I think Tom looked about as good as he ever looked yesterday.
Yeah, I realize that.
What's the series? What's the series right now? I forgot.
It's 2-0.
Oh, 2-0.
Yeah, for the Yankees.
Yankees. You know, the Giants played Minnesota today, too.
Yeah, they're playing right now.
Is it 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Clean. Andy clean.
But
It is.
our tech guy over there wants to put on curling on the Megatron instead of the game, which is probably good because I'd be distracted.
Just 2.
Make this good.
Actually, I give a hard. I like the Yankees. Hate to admit it, but I know like a lot of Minnesotans hate the Yankees. But I went to college in New York, and the Yankees have great fans, and a great
Maybe a little
organization.
down.
The Vikings are up 3-0 on the Giants right now.
Nice. So Kirk Cousins booted a field goal.
Good throw.
Some of the guys here were bad-mouthing
Yeah,
your
they
quarterback
are.
earlier. They didn't really
Yeah,
like
the whole state.
the whole state.
Yeah, everybody is.
Yeah, I had 10.
Yeah.
6,
Well, we
so-
spent like
Yeah.
$84 million for someone who
Yeah.
is super
Let's go,
timid
Big
in the
Mike.
pocket and can't seem to throw. I don't know. He can throw it downfield, but
So Markey just made the blank on sheet 4, I believe. Nope, one more stone, couple more stones, sorry.
5.
No stones in play on sheet 4, so it looks like we're heading for a blank there.
4.
Little bit of room.
4, 5.
Whoa, up.
5. 4.
Okay, you can be
Good
close.
to go.
Line's good. Line's good.
on sheet 6,
Line's
the
really good. Fully foot, guys.
Farrell squad has got almost a textbook,
Gotta get it in. Gotta get it in. Gotta get it in. Andy, got
you
it.
know, whatever they do, that call that steal maneuver with the
Not
high
on.
guard in
Out.
the middle of the house, perfectly lined up.
I can throw it like what I threw that. that
So our featured sheet, little error there. They left that draw short.
Got a 15 too.
So Andrew's going to hopefully drop one around here. Sorry, am I allowed to root for my son?
Line's good.
No,
I'm not.
no, absolutely.
can.
Line's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Play the weight.
I actually
Don't think
made
you
some
wanna go
comments
time.
about Andrew in the previous match. I was noticing how on the one it was Birr
guys.
versus Nico,
No,
and they were everybody in that
no.
team is very subdued. And then
Yep,
on this
yep.
one it was
Well, you would have thought.
Runin versus
All hard.
Rundage, and they were all super amped up. And I said, well, except for maybe Andrew,
Surprised he's playing the run, to be honest with you.
but I actually think Andrew's pretty laid back.
Yeah, no. Todd and Andrew are
Deal.
pretty quiet guys.
Yeah. But I haven't seen Andrew shows his frustration at times. I've seen that.
Clean. Yep. Right to it.
So we did get a blank on sheet 4. Alex Leitner with a nice little double there.
We, yeah, it's
Probably going to
I thought you
Christmas
guys
tree here.
a bit less. It's open now.
I think we're just
Gonna
trying to
go
go
straight
there.
guard.
Rings either. Just on the wrong side. Fine with that.
When you get ice like this curling, it's a little tough to throw guards at times. Sometimes they just jump on you at the end. You don't get the rotation right, they just move sideways.
Not like a lot.
Yeah, that's a
Line's pretty close.
that's a variable in throwing
A little
that
tighter. Line.
most curlers probably don't
Line's a
have in
little
their
tight.
arsenal.
You might want to go in
Whoa,
with it.
whoa. Whoa. Nothing.
So
when you said Christmas tree, that would be over on the right.
Yeah,
Between
just
those
going
two.
into maybe the just
pretty
biting the 8-foot. That's not bad. He should be able to hit a
You like
board waiter
Chase?
pretty easy here, though.
You like chasing?
What do you guys like?
How'd I throw that?
I thought you
like running it?
probably just didn't.
I think we run it again.
I mean, I actually gave you a hair more broom, and still didn't overthrow.
Okay.
We've got to
just-
make
I mean,
contact
I don't know,
with this then.
Kind of like same as like hunters. I mean, early when you let it go, it looks good, but then early it just looks like
Yeah.
it's tight.
My quarterback
Yep.
just got drilled.
Hard. Right to it.
So I can root for the
Right
Giants.
to it. You got it. Hard.
Ooh. That's not good.
Yeah, I think I've got to be out here.
Okay.
Not great.
Like we can be on the left side. We don't even have to touch the center line, right?
Right.
Be
Right.
there.
Yep. Almost made it.
Shoot. Just a little softer, maybe? Or just tight the whole way?
I don't know. I feel like I'm taking a lot here, but
I don't know if it was tight because you softened it or it was just a half inch tight the whole
I've heard that
Oh, we
several
need to get it.
times throughout the
Because like a half inch
the
higher,
weekend.
you put the 7
I feel like I'm taking a lot,
Okay.
and then it usually works out.
I almost felt like at times if you took more ice, it still curled just as much, if not more. So I'm not sure whether it's a little dished. So you get it out on the edges, it curls a little bit more.
So it did roll on out.
But it was curling an awful lot,
You better on.
especially on this sheet.
Line's good. Can't be
early
in.
Hunter.
Just short. Line's good.
Yeah, I don't like
Line's
these
good.
center sheets when I curl.
Line's real good.
But it's not because of the
Hold
curling.
it.
It's easier to get your
You might have
drink
to finish a little bit late.
it's
Be
on the
close.
edge.
Line's good.
We don't let
Line's
drinks out on
perfect.
the
It just
ice.
needs to
It's
stop.
probably the only
Close.
complaint about
Yep,
this
yep.
facility.
Yep.
Yeah, or there's
Hard.
a distance
Yep.
thing. People
Whoa,
complain
whoa.
about the distance
Good.
behind the hack.
Spot.
Yeah.
You like running it, right?
Spot.
And I guess that's the reason why we don't have drinks.
Almost middle rock.
Wow.
What?
Almost middle rock on the.
What?
Although we do let you have water
Well,
bottles.
I knew
so
it.
that's acceptable.
You're just out. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad it's out there. Jesus, I do that pretty soft.
Good throw.
Not much going on sheet 4 right
That
now.
last finish had like.
They're heading for another blank, potentially, as we know how curling goes at times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's still a lot of rocks left.
Just tapping.
Sheet 6,
What's that?
Yabro is throwing a bomb here. Try to pick out a red stone. She nosed it. Oh,
Go, Cody, go.
Good shot.
good shot by Scott there.
Yeah,
He
did
went
you
playing
see
it
that Cody leap? He leaped over a tall building to get to that.
Pretty close to it anyway. We don't mean more for sure.
No, I like
Right.
the same. I don't like any less.
Right.
I was
We didn't
scared for a
finish it
split
really.
second, but
Yeah. It was just tapping a little bit.
Might be making the same shot here in a second.
Okay. Yep.
I thought it was closer to throwing.
he's deep. We probably don't run if he's top 8, top 4, probably run.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
We have to get Cody's in the
Close. Line's real good. You might have to finish it a little bit. Close. Oh. Yep,
Oh,
yep,
see, there it
yep.
goes.
Get it here.
Once
Hey,
it
top of the
goes,
button.
boy, and it
Top
really
of the
goes.
button.
That's a really good shot
Keep going,
right
keep
there.
going, keep going. Perfect. Nice shot.
I think we run.
Yeah, you were saying earlier, or was it you or was it Mark? Were saying earlier that you were like, oh, if Andrew Skip would make some shots.
Sliver high.
Said something like that.
No, it was us. We were talking about me
Oh, oh,
or our team in general.
oh, I gotcha.
We didn't make many. Team Farrell caught a break there, but they're still going to go around the corner. Kitchens. Still got a good chance for their deuce. Sheet 4, Richie's going to throw another corner to protect his.
I thought you threw it.
Shot in the
It's
12
just
foot.
Like so like with Andrew, who's was tight, it looks good, but then just early it looked tight.
No.
Your hit just early looked like it was out there. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It just
Wow.
good shot.
Oh, that was going to be almost unlucky there.
I think it was going to stick.
So I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you're throwing them great. I'll just give you a little tighter. I expected your hit weight to throw a little more than it did.
Todd working the psychology with Hunter there.
Mm-hmm.
You're throwing it great.
Slid a foot
But-
arrow and
You should always say the negative first, I think.
out it
I
is.
think that's
And if he goes in, I think we hit.
because there's some psychology about when you're giving someone feedback, you're supposed to say either the negative first or the positive first.
Yeah.
I think it's the negative first.
Throw and draw, short descent.
I just heard.
Like, I really like your shirt, but I'm glad you're here. No, it didn't
Right. I
work.
mean,
something. I know where you're
A
going.
guy at work has this joke. He said, a new guy, a young guy, sales guy, and he's like, oh, can I tell you a joke? And I said, Yeah. And he said, I like your shirt. And now every single time I wear a shirt, he says, oh, I like your shirt. And I'm like, are you saying you don't like my shirt?
I mean,
Irritates me.
He's not a friend of yours, is he?
No, it's an employee. But we've cleared that up. I talked it through in our one-on-one meetings. So another blank here.
Yeah, Alex just said to Scott that if they throw it in, they're going to be hitting it. If they go short, I think they're going corner. I didn't hear the answer to that.
Should be close. No, I don't think you need to go a ton. I just don't want to kill it early.
I made sure to make contact, which meant
Got
I
room.
got too much contact.
Line's good.
Good shot by Steven Dropkin
Yeah,
there.
it was good enough.
Yeah, gotta go. Keep it going. There you go, Tom.
Shot.
Okay. Good.
Top 8.
Well, good thing they put a guard up then. Because we knew what they were going to do with the guard.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see what happened over in Kitchens, and they were trying to draw under.
Everybody's coming up short.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the ice that she has to go around that yellow rock. How many feet is that? Can you do the math for me?
I think it's
7, 6.5.
Yeah,
4,
that's a
5.
lot of
Line's
curl.
good. Line's a little
5,
tight.
4.
Little
I don't know why it
tight.
took me that long to count 2, 4, 6, 7, but
Well, I think, hi guys, I think it's got to die.
5,
Oh, no, she's playing a
Let it
hit.
die right here.
5, 6, 7. It's already there.
It's going to peek out too.
It's all there. Just airtight.
Yeah.
No, she drew.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, they got
you
it.
like,
It's like
you like
almost
this
edge on
better?
edge.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
1. Oh, okay.
wow, they willed a hit back
Line's
there in the
good.
back of the house by
Room.
all 4 people
5.
screaming at the top of their lungs.
That's why we love her sport.
I want to go a little bit.
Yeah, they came up short over here again.
Not terrible.
I got a 15 on that.
Yeah, it sat down harder than. Maybe shorter than what you thought, but
Pretty good shot
not
over
top
here on
12
sheet
with
6.
sweeping.
That's a beauty.
Thought we could get it there.
Looks like we're going to be drawing the 4-foot.
Yeah, and they've done like 3 draws in a row, and they haven't got around the.
That's
Okay,
it's
1
curling
to
so
five.
Got to
much.
play into your brain a little bit.
I think she's throwing a hit.
Switch, switch.
4.
The heck with this draw
Right to my
stuff.
broom.
Let's just take care of business.
Always Cody, right to my broom.
It's there. Almost there.
Cody.
Can't go. Can't really go.
Cody hard, right to the nose.
So these both
Sorry, Andy.
both of these teams, or maybe I don't really know about
Hey,
Dunnam,
just
but
one.
are they
Play for
they
nose.
live in different places in the country, right? They don't
Even
all
nose
live in the
really
same
good.
club.
Yeah,
They not live there, but you know what I mean.
I think on Team Dunnam, 3 of them live
Could be
in
worse, but still.
the Philadelphia area.
Okay, so
Wait,
they have time to
whoa.
play together and practice.
Maybe-
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Alex is in Boston.
Whoa,
I'm not sure really they have time to play together. They
Andrew,
are
you can. Yeah.
all working full-time jobs, so makes it a little difficult.
So this is when they play together.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Cody said that he's working in for PwC,
Pretty good spot, actually.
and I was like, oh,
think it's
those
pretty good
auditors
spot.
are supposed to. I've heard that they work you to the bone, particularly when you first start out.
Yeah, well, Scott Dunnam, he
the
really
bail?
wasn't able to curl a whole lot his first couple of years out of college. He was literally putting in 18-hour days.
The top part into the
Worked in
final
New York City, and
milestone.
he put in some epic hours
Where did he work?
for an investment bank. I have some information next to me.
Which
so if
which
I screw
investment
anything
bank?
Up, which investment? He doesn't remember. He's getting old. He's retired now, Bruce. So
Hard, right to it.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Just
Wow.
guard, I think, for now.
I wonder, like, I guess I'm
Yeah, but we don't really have
beyond
anything we
that
can do
time,
yet.
but putting in 18-hour days,
Whenever you don't just
like,
play that.
I wonder what you
Better
count
than
as those 18-hour days. But I don't think if I put in 18-hour
I think
days,
it's
I'd get
terrible.
18 hours of good work.
It's appeal if we guard.
I kind of get tired after a while, and
Well, you just like last night.
exactly.
You were falling asleep when you were commentating.
Yeah,
the
well,
game.
that was because somebody brought me a big, tall whiskey at the middle of the night.
By the way, over on sheet 6, Kitchen's hit and stuck for
I think
one.
we're there. I missed
So it's
time.
4-1.
Where are
Farrell
you?
has
5,
hammer.
6. Don't
Close.
really want to go much.
Close line.
I wonder what happened on sheet
Yep.
3.
Don't really want to go.
Yep.
It looks like.
Yep.
Right to it.
Yep.
What is their team
Yep.
called?
Yep.
They move the skips around so it gets confusing. Are they Dutt?
Whoa,
Or
Yep.
So Team
whoa,
Dutt
whoa, whoa, whoa,
definitely
whoa.
scored.
Staying a little bit.
That worked.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it looks like you can backside it.
Tricky little situation here for Dunnam. Not sure he can go over the top with those yellows. They hit a little on the inside.
Clean line. Whoa, clean. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, yep, yep. Right to it. Right to it hard. Whoa.
Good shot.
Nice.
well, you moved the top one and the side
Are we
one.
yellow?
Good call, Scott. I can't hear you right now.
Can't hear me over
I think we're just freezing again.
Cody's kinda
I
low
might be
aggressive.
able to.
He was wrong on the last.
Markey in a little bit of trouble on sheet 4 right now. If Greg throws this thing in there.
I think I can make it. I just might just punch the
Can't
red.
hear Scott over you.
Where do you want it?
You're yelling so much.
This is
Yeah.
what I think is
Straight
amazing
freeze.
about watching those guys sweep.
Is that good?
Like that, it just I feel like they're just dragging it.
Because we're always catching the second one.
Oh, he just got it in.
I guess so. Why just don't hit line 3?
You can move it a little.
I don't like moving it
No.
unless we get him
Actually-
to go.
So, I mean, I think pro side is just here.
Okay.
Yep.
Did he say go side?
Pro side.
I thought he said pro side. Drives me nuts. You mean just the right side?
Andrew, Andy,
Yeah, that's where you want to miss.
I know. I just
Mine's
think that that's
okay.
funny. Like, why do you have to call that the pro
Mine's
side?
good.
Well, pros miss
Lock it
correctly.
on.
And all of the rest of us.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa then. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Still probably a sliver.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sliver hot.
No.
It's a little wide coming
Stay
down.
up there. Okay.
Just ticks the red.
I don't know if that was.
Just a little touch on that.
I don't know if that was the
And
right
we gotta
shot.
get it so that yellow's on.
I just think it's like.
Like normal.
I understand what you're saying, but like.
Big shot from Markey over here.
Where am I hitting it?
He misses
Scott?
this one. It's
Where am I hitting?
Oh, yeah, and it's
3
running
right off
kinda
the
straight.
bat.
If I hit on the nose or we squirt it and we like
Oh,
maybe roll
just
it in
rubs,
behind.
but he's
We're
passed.
trying to hit.
Or we play
a
like
half and bump him.
forward and just try to get them to both
Doesn't matter,
stagger
we
and
need to unlock the
kick
yellow.
that one to the center. I don't know. If he knows it though, we can get
So
him.
you hear Andrew right now. That's when you're not comfortable with your shot.
Clean. Clean.
A lot of times you're not making the shot. Doesn't sound like he was overly.
Enthusiastic
Comfortable with the
about
call.
Yeah.
Nice. Really good.
That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It's really
Have
good.
anything?
Yeah, there's a nice line of red with a
Goes.
yellow for decoration.
So we gotta look.
Well, you can get it at 2 different directions there. That yellow out of there.
Hard, but
We're going to go down and have a conference. Timeout.
Let's talk about our sponsors.
Yeah, I don't know what the
I guess
sponsors
I'm
are.
not, it might take that one with it, but
I know actually one sponsor.
Yeah.
One sponsor is Scooterville. Bob Hedstrom, who called the game. I have Bob Hedstrom's pants here. He loaned them to one team, Forgotten Corbett squad, forgot their pants at home. So we rounded up. That's how we are here in the Midwest. Friendly.
Trouble.
Loan. You need my pair of pants? can have them. They wouldn't fit you though.
It's a little weird.
I was thinking we just throw it hard and maybe.
It is a little strange. I think they were clean. Maybe
Make it
not.
with normal sliver high.
Big shot coming here. Trying to get her to curl. It's like just a deuce.
Well, right.
You go here, it's disaster. He's line
Dominic
4.
really tried though.
Yeah, he's hopped in there.
It has to get that 8 out of the rings. I
Right.
don't know if it does.
Well, let's not forget about the Lupus
I'm not a
Research
big fan of
Foundation.
it.
Oh, that is a sponsor.
Like
I do know
half.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the title
I don't-
sponsor.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I figured I'd
Lupus.
test
Is
you.
that what you're
Actually
trying to?
close,
Good to
but
see
I'm
you're
not
on your
well.
game this
I
evening.
mean, I-
Yeah,
actually,
well,
I'll have
this
to
morning,
do
I
that.
afternoon?
did say at the very
Early.
beginning. I did say it's the
Well,
Let's
but-
Cure Lupus
Assuming we
Spiel.
stick the
Say that
shooter,
again.
he might
The
just
So you get it
Let's
right this
Cure
time.
Lupus
hit that
Cash
live
Spiel.
button.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and Regan says that they actually think that 5 years there'll be a cure for certain aspects of lupus.
Try to stick
She
the
was talking
shooter.
about a lot of great new drugs coming out. A couple
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's pretty excited.
Just where are we trying to roll everything to?
Yeah,
Can't
she
have
had,
a better
Like,
champion though.
She
I mean,
had-
she's unbelievable.
she
Yeah,
had
you
at
gotta- I think you gotta at
the
least throw
Lupus
3 to
Spiel
get rid
this
of those,
spring.
right?
Yeah,
She had
probably.
the researcher out, and he had a
Yeah.
lot of PowerPoints that seemed really compelling.
He's just got the
A lot
nose
of
double,
diagrams
doesn't
of
he?
cells
Well,
and
we're
things.
hoping that this goes to here.
Looks
Okay.
really good.
He's got
Looks
to
real
cross it at
promising.
least.
Okay.
Just does he
I
leave
say that
anything
because I
on
had
that side?
no
I don't
idea
know.
That
what
might
the
be
heck
the
he was
best
saying.
option. So what do you
That was
think? Like
my
this tuck
feedback
away?
to Regan. I was like, you got to kind of dumb this down a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
guess so.
That's why we got ours mixed up because we're the
I
two.
guess we'll see.
But it does
I
seem
wish
like
I could
there's
just throw it hard and get rid of 2, but I don't
good
know.
forward
Yeah.
progress, which is
Yeah.
wonderful.
No idea where to put the beans, I
Just
guess.
trying to tap that red so it kind of sets up a pocket so we can't try to roll the shooter to the center line. Throw like back 8,
Yeah,
back
those angles
12.
couldn't be better.
Where did my last one stop? Okay.
So he wants to do a pocket in.
Well, we can't.
I think you're just trying to move them around a little bit.
I'd have to make it.
Right now, it's not particularly set up well for them.
Sitting 3 is fine. 3 in a stack.
Close! Close!
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Yeah, you said he could get to that
Go hard.
yellow 2 different ways.
Hard on the red.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
Better.
That's
Way
It's
better.
pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's nice. It lines up.
good shot. It's real good.
A lot better.
I don't know what you do if you're Scott here.
Almost got shot out of it.
Huh?
We almost got shot out of it.
I'd try to get rid of those 2 yellows.
Out of jail.
No.
This is pretty good.
Andrew just said we're not out of jail yet, and
I
they
see
aren't.
all of that.
It's too bad you couldn't hit that. There's that one red that's between those 2 yellows and the 12. If you could get in there, and you could pop the
You
yellow
can
out,
also
and you'd be
throw
sitting
this on
4.
the nose.
We got
This
another
goes
timeout.
here, and that goes.
What if I
They
just
don't have any left.
not bad?
They don't have any left. They can't do it.
On right now.
Yeah.
Coach Bruce, Coach Bruce, let me find out from Coach Bruce what he's thinking right now.
All right.
I don't think I like that.
Well, if you go here, throw back.
Right.
If you go here, you make his shot easier. I mean,
All right, Bruce is saying we got to change the angles.
No.
That's where he is right
it's
now.
almost dead stuff. You might get like.
That's actually a pretty good spot for.
We have the good
spot.
fortune to have Coach Bruce
Yeah,
next to
he'll
us.
play that though.
They pay him a lot of money to be here. He's retired now. He has nothing to do, so he gets
yeah,
to
you throw
coach.
board, yeah.
Well, throw normal.
I've actually curled against him.
You have?
Yeah.
I hope you beat him.
No. He beat us.
Really? Did he have his arm in a sling?
What's that?
He actually had one arm tied behind his back. No, he
That's
didn't.
I mean, I can
impressive.
throw control, but I have all of it.
You like 10?
I do remember his arms though when he has big arms. Lifts weights, I think.
Yeah, he's got nothing else to do but to work in the
So
gym
We're gonna lose the top yellow.
or drive Lynn
Red
crazy.
gets stuck into our red in line.
Pick your poison.
Yeah.
10.
Looks like we're throwing a little control weight hit here to move things around.
I can freeze him.
I got to believe
Yeah,
he knows it's not going to be bad.
We missed the back one.
Andrew and Todd are trying to figure out what in the world they're going to have next.
Clean.
Close.
Clean.
Oh, they got to keep that straight.
All the way.
It's
Wow, that
moving.
really started curling. I wonder if that
It's moving.
picked, that might have picked a little bit.
Yep.
That thing took off.
Well, that changes things.
He's got that, right?
Yeah.
Weight was good, right?
Even if you're here, this is going if he knows this.
That one curled twice as much as the one I put down this time. I think it must have.
Talking about that slash on the yellow, that looks like a pretty skinny hole to go through
I mean, if I ended up over curling.
on the outside on a 12-foot.
Got a 10-2.
I just worry where the shoot, like, that we just leave an easy double back, that he
Well,
makes that. And
I think are you talking to this, Tom?
I still don't know what happened in
I was wondering, like,
That's
hey,
my
what's
Shoot
thought was-
three.
the deal here?
Still haven't posted the score.
Yeah, but he's losing this, and it's probably going.
Well, that's available on
Sticking
Curling
under.
Zone.
So just updates across the board. Still 2-0 team Rhyme
Well, you might
winning
get the
over on
yellow
sheet
and
3.
Well, I want
Team Markey is losing 2-0 against
What did
Team
he
Rahonen.
play that.
On our feature sheet, the score is 0-0,
I mean,
but
have
we
you ever
finally
run-
have some
have you
entertainment
ever-
now.
Oh, it's I
And
guess
over
the
on
yellow,
sheet
but
6,
if you ever made this,
Team Kitchens is losing
we'd
to
be
Team
in,
Farrell
I guess we make this
4-1.
double and
I think no matter what we do, we're going to leave him something, right?
is there a bad spot you can go? You can come here. He goes. I mean, you're still playing a run double.
Let's not get it here, you know.
Well, that's I don't like that spot.
No, that's what I'm saying. I just don't get it here.
Down, so I guess he's getting rid of the threes back.
No.
So maybe some-
You'd have to have it like here. Shit,
But it still probably hits that.
you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of brooms in there. Different options.
It didn't seem like he threw it that bad. It did look a
Yeah,
little
whatever you
soft.
like. I
Obviously didn't.
I don't mind that because
I love that at the
now
end.
he's killing that just
Let's talk about 10 different options. Well,
Yeah,
whatever
you're
one
right.
you
the
like.
shooters probably.
well, even if you don't touch this one, you go like this. Is it
It
bad?
just was so unnatural. Like it curled twice as much as anything else I've seen down there.
And it's sudden.
Like you don't even need to move this one. Yeah. I'm fine guarding. I'm fine drawing.
I like this.
Andrew's fine with anything.
Three-way, eh?
How much?
3.
Okay.
Whatever
They're
one he
playing
has
a
to
double.
sweep the least amount.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of like a bad spot we can pump this.
Well, we can hit it. We can hit it right in the dead spot and just straight jam. That's not good.
Is this bad though? We go here, like we line that up, and we just move this to here.
I don't think that's horrible, is it?
I don't know. Like then he dead noses it. He's lying 3. I don't know. That's terrible. Like we'll have a double. They'll be
Yeah.
all grouped.
Yeah.
I just don't leave it.
Well, it's pretty hard to do this and get rid of this one, right? I don't think we can.
Making this,
Right.
but you might roll it like here,
Right. Right.
taking the in off. It's up to you.
Yeah.
If you like this, I like it.
I think I like this.
Okay.
Yep. Great.
Fair.
Yep.
Well, after that much investment of time, it better work out.
Well, I asked Todd. Todd's been skipping for about 40 years, so
What do you think?
he should have a little experience on this type of situation.
So 3.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to teach your kids something.
Well, that's.
Trying to
I
spin
hope
it in.
so.
Yep. Half rock. Yep. Yep. The pro side is to over curl though. We just.
I do like how,
You know,
like when
that
they were
is, I
talking,
could,
like
if I
Andrew
slash
did a
it
good
too
job
thin, I could
of,
just
like he
dead
can has
jam it
vision
into
in the
yellow, and
future.
that's bad.
Like, oh, if it hits this thing,
Yeah. Okay.
so he's good at talking those things through, I think.
Todd's throwing that one hard for Todd.
Whoa! Whoa!
Uh-oh.
No! Close! Yep! Yep! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Looks pretty good, actually. Oh, we didn't even hit it.
That's fine. That's fine. Probably didn't need to.
Actually, no.
probably need to throw
That's
that
probably
back.
not ideal, though.
Not
No,
bad.
actually, he's got the double.
What?
Why don't we just try to catch this?
No, we hit it too thin.
Obviously, pros
I
are being
I
like
figure that doesn't roll.
If you just stack it, right? That's
We just had to hit it there.
this and that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this will be under, and that'll play.
Yeah, I think you're basically trying to hit this right here.
It's like this.
Well, I think so. I think it's the.
Yeah, I don't think it moves,
Well,
right?
right,
But
right.
we also we want to make sure we make contact.
It might actually
Yeah,
be
yeah.
the
So just give me where if it doesn't move at all, we just barely make contact. I think a sliver more.
This is contact.
Got
Want
shot
a
out
little
of
more?
it.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there.
Just what's that?
Got shot out of it.
Yeah. Did we touch the yellow?
Yeah.
He's
we
got to
did.
hit it really thin, I think, here to.
As thin as we can.
Yeah. Maybe should we have thrown less
We'll have
weight?
to make
Just so it didn't.
Ah, maybe, but we just hit that a hair thicker. Or, know, we didn't have to hit it that much thicker, and it wouldn't have scored it that far.
Yeah. Still not bad. Like, we're probably we can double the one into the fly, hopefully two.
Yeah, you know, you're probably right. We're kind of throwing 2 shots. I wanted to throw 3.
Is there a lot of static on yours?
Yeah.
Got a little, yeah.
I don't know why that is.
All the way, all the way.
A little tight. I don't think he's hitting it thin enough.
Yikes.
Oh, right through.
Not great.
He's got that.
He does?
We're pretty tight, but also did
Razor this in.
Yep. Well, can he just hit the 1 for 2? Get rid of
If you
both of
think
these.
that's two.
they were already.
So I think we're just playing to hit flop. Yep.
I like that.
Perfect. So just 2 on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we just, like, we don't want to nose as a disaster.
Right.
Like, over-rolling is probably better.
Absolutely. Because I mean, although if we touch that, but that's still that's still probably better.
For
Okay. Set that one a little bit, and it still came back on us a little. So yeah, 2, just 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we're just playing to this.
Yeah, that's the perfect spot.
He's trying to roll in.
I guess we don't want to be there. Wow, that's still, he's losing so much velocity.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Probably
So
to here, honestly.
yeah.
This one? I mean, he has that. I just,
A lot of
Just-
discussion
now he
this
can just
end.
hit the 1 rock into the deuce.
Yeah,
Or 3.
on both sides, actually.
this is going.
Yeah.
I actually, at the very
Gone, gone.
beginning,
I
We need
they,
the other thing is you can
Todd
play
says,
with
oh,
it.
let's do this.
Right.
It makes sense. And
I still
Andrew
think
said,
it's
yep,
okay.
I agree. It's great.
There?
And then
Yep.
they continue to talk about it.
Yep.
Real tough.
Usable right now, except for
Yeah, I just think this is one of those situations we just got to make it. Yep. Yep.
Why?
A lot of those
Well,
situations
just
from
2 right here.
a veteran skip there.
Yeah.
Just
There's
2.
someone you don't have to make it, but sometimes you just got to make it.
This is just one of those situations. I was thinking you could also just peel that rock out of there too.
no.
Yep.
Close.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Looks pretty good.
Hard.
Don't overroll too much. That's pretty good right there.
Yeah, it followed the broom what he pointed where he wanted it. So
Trying to
That's
think
really
how
good, I
Scott's going to score. He could get a
I don't
deuce
think
here
he
potentially,
keeps
actually.
all of them. He gets just for one.
No, just for one.
That was
We don't. Nobody seems
just for one, though.
At least I don't.
I don't think he
the
can
ace
score.
might go.
well,
And then the
he
she
could
loses
draw
here.
in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those good. We think.
Did you ever try to just
Yeah.
hit it thin and see what happens?
I mean, this is never,
It's super thin, Bruce.
never doing it.
I think so. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, just make
I mean, he's
contact
not
with it.
scoring more than 2 ever.
sit it.
And you have to make a hell of a shot to do that.
Right.
We're not trying to, we're just
I
peeling
think
it.
it's
It's
tough for him
firm.
to score at this point, right?
Yeah, it looks like you're just giving a 1.
Go up.
So,
Giving up
I
one.
think he might.
Yeah, I don't think he has anything, to be honest with you.
Right.
Todd made that pretty well. As he said, this is just one of those shots that you just have to make.
Never roll too
Yep.
far, so I was
Right.
just gonna play it super conservative that way.
Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't figure out how to like run the one yellow into the yellow other one, and still, I mean, it's going the wrong direction, obviously. I guess if it was up a little higher, you could do that.
That would be your discussion with your skip.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have gone over very well with him.
You guys
I
almost
wouldn't
caught
have
up.
gotten. I wouldn't have
No,
gotten
the skip probably didn't want to hear that.
Yeah. What happens if I'm the
I
skip?
wish there was a
when I
way.
talk to myself.
One yellow.
Yeah. Good shot by Scott. I don't think he had anything there.
All right, that's important.
Over on our sheet 4, Markey is throwing a little touch shot here. Try to remove a yellow rock.
Jeez, I'm getting rocks thrown at my feet.
What'd you say?
Said I'm
Oh,
getting
we
rocks
got some
thrown at my
scores
feet.
over on sheet 3.
Yep.
It's now 3-2, Team Dutt.
Who is?
They
Who
took
kicked the rock at my foot?
1 in the second, and they just stole 2 to go up 3-2.
That's the only kind of shit. Like if I make mine where and then top miss.
tapped at the shot.
I think
Markey
we're
just
still going
jammed.
up.
Not happy with that one.
Oh, but he didn't do it. It was already set up for the double, so if he knows that it would have missed. It would have had to be. It was already set up for that, so it would have been hard to reset it. But you never was good.
Good shot by Farrell there. That was a good miss.
Oh, really?
Pro side?
Pro side right there. You know what? I had Earl Morris coached me for a couple of years. He didn't really care
No
about
finish. No finish.
how you missed. He didn't
know a
want you to
little
miss
bit,
the
but-
wrong way.
Oh.
That's when you hurt it. You can miss, but miss the right way.
Good.
Good.
Really didn't do much other talking to us after games other than the misses that were non-pro misses.
He just wanted to point out the mistakes.
Yeah, you
or the
wanna
real,
hear
the mistake. Sometimes you've got to miss.
This one did hang here in the first set.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn that Birr thing into a miss. Sometimes you just have to miss the right way. This is one of those. No, I got nothing. Got nothing.
Nice shot by Persinger over there. They're lying 2. Markey's either got a slash, double for a blank, straight hit, or a draw. I'm thinking a draw is a shot,
Okay,
but
line's pretty good.
see what he chooses to do.
5,
Line's good.
5.
Line's over curling. Always Alex. Line's really good. Line's really good. Over curling, guys, right here.
It's there. Still quick. It's there. It's there.
It's there. It's really good. It's really good.
Nice shot,
Andy.
Good shot.
You tight?
Yeah. I think it's good.
That's
I mean,
After
Big
watching
Bird
an
was
entire
giving us- it was like
weekend
3
of
to
games,
12, and it didn't even get
I always go back to league
Yep, you're right. And
and then can't make any of these shots like this consistently.
And then you start calling them.
Yeah.
yeah,
No, actually I don't.
You go a little bit.
Got room.
I realize that's got to be a problem because if you, so
More
I just
room.
keep it simple.
Did you guys start your leagues yet?
Yep.
Still got
They
lot of
usually
room.
start the
Buy it.
Sunday
No,
league
we're short
the
of it.
weekend
Line's
before to get like a weekend of
You can go.
use.
Yep.
Nice one, Andy.
So we started last Sunday,
Really
our
good.
Sunday leagues, and I play on
Okay.
Sundays.
I don't know if we want to bury it.
All right.
No.
All right. O'Connor came up a little short here.
Was that the same rock that did it last end? Could be a little.
Must be the rock.
They did say that the 1-2 is a little funky, so it could be that.
Nice shot from Farrell there, opening it up. Markey's throwing his draw.
Alex hard. Alex hard.
Can't tell if it's good enough.
Yeah, Cody too. Both. Alex.
I think he made it.
Yeah.
So it's 2-1.
Okay, whoa.
Rahonen is up on Markey.
Separation?
I think it's already got it.
More than that?
On sheet 5 here, our featured sheet, the score is 1-0 Team Birr over Team Dunnam.
I think we're just coming around.
I was just thinking around it.
The
Yeah.
street,
I think it's
yeah,
an easy
3 is
shot.
dot over rhyme.
Got a feel if you make
Good.
it.
I like how you use the, what I'm guessing is the Finnish pronunciation of
That was the same time.
Runen,
And it came
Rahonen.
Rahonen. All right, what is
He
it?
once told me how to
How
pronounce
do you
it.
pronounce it?
Well, I say Runen, which is wrong. It's not the Finnish.
You could
He
just
told
say
me.
Richie.
Good.
I think you said it right.
5, 6.
Like, I can't say it like you. Rahonen.
Close.
Rahonen?
Yeah, now I can't.
Like to go a little
Now I
bit.
can't say it anymore.
Room. Yep.
I went to school
Yep.
in upstate New York, and I did a play,
Room.
and I had
room,
to say,
Room.
"There's a virgin on the roof,"
Go. Oh, easy.
and in the play,
I don't know.
and in the Midwest, they don't say roof; they say, and I can't say it, it's like rough, like
Roof.
yeah. And I'd say it that way. Directors, everybody just crack up. They'd all start laughing. And I'm like, "What the heck is so funny about that line?" They're like, "Oh, you say the
Where'd you
word
go to
wrong."
school in upstate New York?
Rensselaer.
Oh, RPI.
Yeah.
You're
I didn't graduate there, though.
that's where I'm from. Schenectady area.
Oh, nice.
Good school.
Yep.
They threw you out.
Yep.
Yep. No, I just decided that I didn't want to have that much debt.
Well, after what the guy said to you about roof, you were probably very insulted, and
Yeah.
you know.
Well, they're an engineering school. If I'm on stage, they're not a very good drama school.
You got talent.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
it's either that
have
or
a hard
just
time
this.
expressing it.
I don't love guarding.
Kind of
right
like
now.
this.
Good shot, Cody. Good shot.
Cody made a good one there. Trying to figure out, I think Hunter's freezing here.
Line's good.
Fine.
Oh,
He's trying
whoa.
to
Little
freeze.
bump.
Heavy right now.
Yeah, it looks like a lot.
No, weight's close. 4-9.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
I
Wow.
think it's this.
It's a very nice draw. Team Dutt over there.
Yeah, I saw
Through
that too,
through a
right?
port.
That's protecting this right now.
Lion 2
Yeah, with
a ton of rocks
with
in
all
front,
the
huh?
remaining rocks in front.
The whole sheet.
Yeah.
Scott,
See it?
it's not going to be protected if we take away the backing.
They're just, these both will outcount the shooter. It doesn't help that much.
Scott
It's
could
either
draw a
this or
back 8
freeze.
here too. He's not even talking about that. Throw one back 8.
Sit on that one.
Just full
I
8.
think like a really,
I
really
like
good
it.
shot was to be the play shot you just played and freeze
It's
him.
not bad though there.
That'd be like really good.
Oh yeah, no, that would be like.
I mean, it's not easy, but it's.
And we're playing freeze again.
Although we might just run it and might be able to touch everything.
5,
Whoa, room.
5,
Mine. Alex's rock.
5.
Line looks really good on this.
There, it's there.
Only Alex. Actually, Alex.
It's here.
Whoa.
It's on it already.
Whoa then.
Good shot.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll try to get them both.
Throw him, Peel.
Might be able to get them all going here.
I mean,
Can I make it with just
Just
hitting the
off
red?
nose.
do that. They're going to be sitting 3 and we have no guard.
Can I just make it straight? I have like
So we roll.
half a
They have
rock.
those 2, and then they're going to hit the 2 and roll over there and secure.
Can I make it just hitting the red?
That's a good point.
Yep. Good pick. Just 3/4.
Nice shot, Cody.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Oh, sorry.
Hard.
Giants are behind 10-7 now.
All right.
The headline was right under Yankees slam Twins 8-2.
I thought you threw it okay. I just didn't think it would move.
When did that happen?
I mean, he was never positive.
13-7.
A lot worse.
I actually thought we had it.
Those are taking it to us. Love it.
Does
Oh, I know.
does
I
it show how
don't
our
know.
quarterback
We probably
thrown
were
any
running
passes?
anyway.
Yeah, it's got to be half 8 foot.
14 of 16, 176 yards and a touchdown. He's getting it done.
Yeah.
You guys are complaining about that guy?
Yeah, and who's the receiver? Well, they're playing against the Giants. Who's the receivers?
Shot, so
Is
one,
Diggs
like
on
8.
there? 2 for
Half
20.
8 foot at
Diggs
least.
is all pouty because
Yeah,
we're trying to run the ball more than run it than throw it.
I'm fine playing the
So
same
I haven't
shot.
done a draw yet, but I think it's 15, right? Yeah, okay. So what I've been throwing this weekend, right?
Whoa, looks hot. Off. I got pretty much through.
Oh, it stayed on there now.
It actually outcounted the front one.
It's not bad because it's edge on edge here. It's a tricky little shot to get that red
Well, that
one out
one's
of there.
got this one.
3.
Well, that one up
You
on
still like
top
that?
isn't
That's
biting.
my first thought, yeah.
Oh, actually, from the screen, they both look like they're not, so they probably both are.
I can't hear you.
I like that.
Okay, but just like 2?
Not this weekend when my first girl was in.
Probably 3.
Okay.
But
I'm assuming 3's firm.
we rolled out.
Close. Yep.
Whoa!
Whoa! Wow, come on. You're kidding me.
Oh my God, why are we fucking sweet?
How did that
I
not
would just
go?
go under.
There's 2 biters in the back.
Why not just over here, Scott?
If we go here, they might freeze.
Well, so just go top 12.
They still might freeze.
Yeah. Thought I drew the first one tight. Like,
Well, yeah, a little, but even that's.
Why not this?
Colin just beat the peel over there.
Just less.
Got some misses going on all of a sudden.
okay, make a double.
No, Andy. Andy, it's got to curl.
I don't think you can, guys. I don't. No, Andy, no. Oh, in front of the tee up here.
I think Andy's having a little trouble understanding.
No.
You make either one, honestly.
Yeah, well, I kind of like this one.
Okay.
Although we don't
Gave
pick
it
the
a little too much
shooter.
ice.
Felt like that drew it a bit.
That might be the
I mean, I
smarter
only
call.
really
It's
wanted
a harder double.
4 more inches that way.
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
I'm fine either way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have
I
given
think
Nice
so.
shot by
But,
Kitchens
you know,
there
at
to
least
score to 1.
What turn you playing?
Or
I
no,
like
wait.
playing across it.
I think that
Like
was
three?
Well, what's
Three?
the difference
Yep.
between top 12, top
no,
12?
by
Maybe it makes it freeze, then it can-
Katie Flannery.
I was watching over on
it just comes around
sheet
your top
3.
12,
The
you can't really hit it. It takes
there was a
Pile of yellows in there.
there were a pile of yellows up front though, and I think Libby Brundage
playing
came
across
down
the
and
ring.
broke them
I
up.
think it's
Kind
smarter
of fun
to
to
try to
watch.
keep the
Good
shooter
shot.
Well, she rolled one of them in, so I don't know if that was good or not.
So Team Birr in a bit of trouble here. We could use a double.
Yeah, yes, they could.
So yeah, I mean, people seem like peels. Back.
Whoa.
Yeah, they swept it a little bit back up.
Whoa! Yep! Hard!
Oof.
Missed that by a millimeter.
I think this way, but like.
You mean on the front of the
We're both
rock?
pretty big that way, right?
Oh, the back one.
Like just outside middle.
Yeah, but I
like-
mean it was more than a millimeter.
How much was that?
Yeah, I don't know if they. I know they teach metric here, but a millimeter is actually there's 100 millimeters in a centimeter,
Anything that doesn't
right?
jam
Or
is
10?
great.
No, there's 10. Yeah, RPI.
RPI taught that to you. Yeah.
So it was more like that. So that'd be like an inch.
You think that was an inch?
Yeah, or maybe 3 centimeters.
Can we get it in a replay?
No, we don't have that. We need people should donate money to the St. Paul Curling Club Foundation and earmark it
No,
so that we
we're
can get a
doing Lupus
computer.
Research Foundation. Okay, that's
All
what
right.
this event is.
We'll split it with them.
All right. No splitting.
Whoa!
Oh, Alex does not want him touching that one. Looks like weight's good though.
Andy!
Oh, not that disaster. Oh, he got fortunate there.
Just stick this
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure Team Birr is pretty happy right now.
Just 2.
Okay.
I think I'll be okay.
Oh. Oh, look at all these things. Oh,
Wow, Barb is taking it home here. Look at that.
this.
Come
Oh,
on,
so that.
no breaks.
All right, so I've got the raffle winners here. I'm sure that they're all listening for the raffle. So the Skate Town ball cap goes to Tom George. The Jared Allen jersey is in a rigged thing, goes to Bill Stapera.
Thank you.
Bulger jersey goes to Tom George. The USA jacket goes to Barb Barrett.
Yep.
Scratch-off tickets go to Ashley Zavoda. Zavoda. That's a really cool name. Table runner Tom George. And Birr comes home with the small Continental Cup. I don't know what that means. And the homemade honey.
Got a hit. Pretty sure.
Carly Meyer gets the curling earrings, which I had put in a few tickets for.
Really close.
And Jan
got a measure
Fenson
down
got
here.
the cribbage board.
Oh, Jan's got some cribbage she can play.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I know, I think it's, from back here it looked close, just from looking underneath them.
I think it's probably too close.
I think it's us.
Okay.
Oh, you would think so.
If you think it's close, you got
Announcing those winners like that makes me feel like, oh, and then Marge brings the hot dish in, and we got the tuna noodle casserole coming.
So easy to roll out
So
on.
it sounds very church lady like to have raffles.
I thought we were going to get right to the nose.
Yeah.
I mean,
Church lady
I
like.
had you on it.
Yeah, like
It's
church
Sunday.
basement type of thing. Yeah.
Sunday.
Praise be.
Well, they don't know what to do
I
here.
thought from back here I thought it looked, I mean, it looks close underneath, right?
I mean, we all said us.
What you can see for right.
It's a tough one not to hit because
I think so.
oh, they're throwing the draw.
All right.
Get the stick out. We'll be measuring that back one.
We all think it's us. It is,
Yeah.
it is close. They're going to measure it, but it's
We'll
us.
swing
We
it just
all
to make
thought
you
it was
sweat, but I think it's you guys.
Although one thing I will say, Andy Dunnam thinks it's in.
Yeah.
It's probably in.
I bet
Andy's pretty
he's
good with
listening
stuff
up
like
there
that.
right now.
Yeah.
So
You don't really know him very
Andrew
well, but-
thinks it's in too.
Yeah, I don't like he's saying that. He's playing gamesmanship right there. I think.
Oh, I gotcha.
He's making him throw the draw so they don't hit it.
Yep.
I taught him that one.
But
Fooled me on the sweet call.
what'd you say?
they could just hit that, and if they hit and stick, they'd be fine.
Yeah, sorry, I looked up with Andrew's free weight. Yeah, didn't curl a little. And that's right where he was in the sheet.
It wasn't heavy. As hard as you can then.
I got it, Andy. Fine, Andy.
Yeah, you got it. All the way.
They just want to make it sound like they're better species.
You got it all the way.
That was a one.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Two, but swing it.
I don't know why Alex hopped in there.
Yeah.
He's not a very good sweeper, is he?
He has extra energy to waste.
He's he can sweep.
Yeah. That
We
was-
talked about the other guys.
Yeah. Well, everybody can sweep, but
Well, but he was.
But I just think usually I notice on the Roonin squad, I notice them sweeping when Richie throws something too light. And then he takes credit for how great he threw, and he has these powerful sweepers in front. So that's all.
Pretty good. I just had some cupcake. Sorry, I
Oh.
didn't offer you any.
I had a cupcake this morning from across the street. German
That's
chocolate.
where we got it.
It was
yeah,
very
yeah.
good.
It was delicious. What's that place called?
I think it's called a slice of cake. Or it might be a piece of cake or a piece of pie, but I think it's a slice
Actually
of cake.
close. I thought it was when I kind
Let's
of
see if
looked.
these guys realize they got to move the thing out too. Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Why don't you do it when it's not in the hole? Come on, Alex. And I call you guys the smartest team in the U.S. on tour.
That should be good enough, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows Team Dumb and Dunnam. Dunnam. I call him Dumb. That's
You
great.
call it
That's
dumb,
nice.
dumb and Dunnam.
Dunnam. Dunnam.
Dumb and Dunnam. Dunnam.
But there's some smart guys on that squad. Penn. We got a rocket scientist.
The rings are perfect. It's us.
Guy with his master's.
An actual rocket scientist?
I don't know. What's Daniel?
Sticky.
It's almost like if it was debatable on
Bruce can't remember anything. Bruce is nothing. There's no brain anymore. He retired. Bruce used to be a smart guy. Nuclear fusion. I said that wrong. My wife's correcting me. So that that would make him slightly intelligent.
Yep.
You read?
Yep.
Sorry, I meant the wrong one first.
The reason I ask is I've got a friend when I went to high school. One of my best friends became went to
to approve.
and got his PhD in rocket propulsion, and so I always get to say he works for
What?
NASA and JPL, and I'm always like, oh yeah. So I have a friend who is a rocket scientist. And he actually was. I talked to him this year, and the way NASA works, the politics of NASA, based on who becomes president, he's like, you can't. They can't commit to long-term projects because You get one president in, they have one set of priorities, they come in,
I think I
and
want to
then
remeasure.
it's like every 3 years. It's all 3 or 4 years. They got to switch everything
It was
up,
on the measuring device.
which he
Yeah.
finds frustrating.
I told you he was going to ruin the circle.
What?
Alex, you didn't know how to handle the thing, and you know.
Yeah.
Now they need a broom out there to clean everything up. It's a mess.
Take 3.
Jeez,
Take 3.
butchered that line call.
They should have some sort of digital way to do that.
Looks like Rhymes scored over there. Not sure what they got.
Oh, down 1. Not, you can start with hammer, so we're not even in bad shape.
So they got 2.
2.
So going on to sheet, the 5th end,
2, 3.
Dunnam is up
Tight.
2 to 1
Really tight, really tight.
over Birr.
It's like
Okay.
a 1.
Yeah, it's gonna overcurl a good bit, so you gotta let it die. Let it die.
It's almost to your broom.
Okay, good.
Good job, buddy.
How close was it?
It's,
Leg corner?
They got a 15-4 to the top, like 8 foot almost.
I was like pretty.
So when they swept, like,
And if that was that debatable and anywhere else, people hit, but like people would flipper.
they called that like, I wasn't ready to switch. He's like, called it like it was quick. And then you almost rolled. And then it rolled like a
In the other important game, it's still 13-7 Vikings.
10 minor yards.
You guys want our quarterback?
No. You can have Eli though.
There was talk about that, actually.
We'll trade him to you.
Yeah.
First round draft choice.
How about just for Kirk Cousins?
we're 2-3.
No, we don't need Kurt. We could use some defensive players. You got any?
We don't have
okay.
any.
We're there.
Neither do we.
Our defense is too perfect. It would be a crime to break them up.
This rock's going sideways right now.
You just pissed them for switching just now. I guess this curl just knocked on him.
Tough throwing corner guards out there. They just curl so much.
Yeah, I heard your team complaining about that.
A little more.
Lazar, he can't make any
We
corners.
swept it. Yep.
Wow, Markey didn't throw a very good one here. Sweeping hard for a piece.
4-5.
Little tight.
4-5. 5.
Wow.
Cody.
So it's there, I
Okay,
think.
well then.
It's just quiet.
A millimeter.
Yeah, he just whiffed.
Yeah, you can now.
You can.
Looks like it's going to be 4-1
Okay.
on sheet 4 in about
Okay,
a minute. Greg will lay that one in there.
Yes.
I like
That?
coming out.
Andy Dunnam's playing a solid game so far. It's a nice shot that he just laid in there.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of their games, but obviously being undefeated, they've played a good tournament.
I didn't do much. Judge was good.
They've always
Mine's
been like
good.
way on the sides.
You can go. I don't want to kill the line.
We played him on sheet 3.
Oh, line full tight. Whoa, easy
So that was
curl.
an easy victory for him. Although it was one of our better games. We lasted for a little longer than
Line's
You
real
really
tight.
missed,
Put the lines here.
Gimmel. No, he.
Yeah, the
you know,
brushing
Gimmel.
clinic.
Guy cancels a week before the event.
Yeah, well, he had important business to tend to.
Yeah. Had to watch his kids' games.
That's hard
That's
to
not
do.
what he told me.
He had a lot of excuses, depending on when you talk to him.
Yeah.
I
Well,
could show you the text if you'd like.
he told me that his parents were in the hospital.
Yeah, well, that's true now. It wasn't true then.
Oh, so he canceled before that.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Well, he said that this is one of his favorite weekends of the year.
I know.
So
we
why
do
would he
enjoy
cancel
it.
that?
I think it's because Amy couldn't come.
No, it's not that. It's not that heavy.
Switch. Right here, Andy. Right here. Andy. Okay.
Well, all the red stones are lined up just to the side of the center line, and all the yellow ones are
Shouldn't jump it.
I want to keep
on the
shooter,
side
though,
by
but
the other sheet.
Just make the peel.
Yep.
Right, like we can't both be down.
Which
at the
turn?
Logo.
Out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cody, that's terrible sweeping. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it was heavy already, but.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it does look on sheet 6 that Farrell's team stole one.
Okay.
So
Good
they're
shot
up
by
5
Hunter
to
there.
1.
Good.
What?
Hunter made a nice shot.
Yeah, he took out 2. Left his
Do you like that?
shooter to the
I think
side.
so. Just feel this way.
So, I think the Giants just forced the Vikings to fumble, and they safetied. They like recovered the football because it's the Vikings. And
If
maybe
that's
it was
true,
in
how
the
does he
end
know
zone, they
that?
Took it back in, or maybe they ran one play and got a safety. There's definitely a safety.
Just tell me what he led with.
Yep, hard. Yep.
It was 13-7 Minnesota. Now it's 15-7 Minnesota.
Whole way, whole way.
Oh, there was more. I thought you wanted me to.
Don't be reading all those.
I thought I wanted to understand all of what had happened. So did you hear what Andrew just said about the Vikings?
Yeah, what's he doing out there?
Like apparently he said, I don't know how, it's probably so Dunnam, Andy Dunnam apparently somehow knows every sports fact that happens even
does.
when he hasn't even watched the games. Yeah, so apparently there was some sort of recovered
close.
fumble,
No, he gave a
fumble,
lot.
Line's good.
safety or something.
Oh, Andy gave him the scoop on the 15-7 score.
I have no idea, yeah.
He's accurate, though. Those guys are on the ice playing in the semifinals of this
It's
event,
sitting
and
a
they know
little
the
bit,
score of the
but-
Giant game.
Even here is
Behind the
okay.
tee.
Well, we got no line yet though.
I'm
It
not
might be
sure
on the
what to
TV
say about
downstairs.
that. A little disturbing.
Like,
How would they know
Come
that?
on, yep, yep.
I don't know. Andy
Okay,
told
okay.
Andrew, right? Is that what was going on?
No, I
out
just
there?
guessed
Not
that.
bad.
Oh, you're right about Andy, though.
Yeah.
He kind of knows stuff like that.
Which turn?
What do you think about just trying to wrap around there again?
This one.
All right, so Team Rhyme
You like Birr, right?
ended up getting a deuce in end four, despite all of those rocks in play.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Yeah. They're up 4-3
I was just
over
thinking like top eight.
Team
No, I like
Dutt.
that.
Yeah.
Rich,
He might try to
Greg
face the
Hersinger did
crossbar,
make
too.
that draw, so Team Rahonen is up 4-1 over Markey. Feature sheet here is 2-1. Dunnam over Birr.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Roll.
And over on sheet 6, it's 5-1 Team Farrell over Team Kitchens. Good thing we got the one or the two good games out
Nose
here
hit ain't
so
bad.
far.
What?
Nose hit's not bad.
Yeah, I've generally had, on sheet
Angle's
5,
pretty
we've generally
steep.
had pretty good games.
Maybe just one rock roll.
Either they were play good or they had good personalities
Two.
involved.
My draw weight last end was so
I think there's
good.
a lot of decent spots.
117. What time I got to be at the airport?
So bad, it was incredible.
2:41 boarding.
Yeah. Well, if I just went there with goal, I'd
Seriously?
move me 'cause it-
Well, you should go.
Yep.
It was great.
Think I got to go?
Whoa.
It's at 117 right now, and you have 240.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, so
Back up.
Minneapolis.
Back up.
I'm going to be dead serious.
Right,
Minneapolis
right,
has
right.
2
Whoa,
security
whoa,
gates.
roll
it,
They've closed
roll it.
one security gate, and they say that, and so at certain times, I don't know if Sunday's this way, you have to get there 3 hours ahead of time.
Huh.
Yeah, you absolutely should go.
We're TSA pre, though, so that's good.
Oh, well, yeah,
just jump-
that'll
I
be a
don't know
little
why
bit
we're
better.
I guess I'll finish out this end.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
And then I'll
2 in a row.
skedaddle.
Like roll or
Yes,
Birr?
yep, absolutely.
How far are we rolling?
All right, my son made a hit and stay.
Yeah. You're causing me a lot of anxiety, so let's see here. That's
I know, I loved your
1.5
reaction.
hour away from now. Yeah.
I just didn't. I don't know why
Our
we're
flight's not till 3:30, though. That's boarding.
Oh.
I gave you boarding.
Okay.
All right.
You got a little time.
We can manage them more. We don't have to sweep.
Touch 4. Whoa.
Yeah, so boarding's a half hour, right?
Andy.
Before.
Yeah. The second one in a row of mine that we swept the halfway down and then realized we were not even close.
That's right.
I don't hate it. I just worry he freezes.
Do you like doing that now?
Pocket.
Ooh, aggressive call from the veteran skip
That or
there.
just here?
Do we freeze the pocket then?
That's right.
Is ours in the way of the
I don't mind that, but it's got to be good.
Just the worry is that he puts
Is that one of
it
those
where
times?
God
It
was
must be one of those
talking. I'm
times.
not important.
You have to make the shot.
Yeah. There's no, oh, you can be a foot short on that one.
Yeah.
But I guess if I don't make it, like,
Like a really good ad.
even though we're winning, I think we don't.
Really
Yep.
good ad.
Yep, line.
Oh, the ad made him tight.
Line's
not
good.
bad.
Line's good.
Keep looking.
Line.
5-6, that's not great.
Oh boys. Whoa.
Got a curl.
Right in the pocket isn't terrible.
Still good.
Not bad right there.
Try to tell you I added a little bit. Okay. No, I
Colin
know,
just
I
threw
I
that
know.
rock. That thing was going probably 5.8 seconds. That thing was moving. Did you see that?
Kinda takes the end away.
Right. Well,
Wow.
Who threw it?
Colin threw that one hard.
Yeah, let him know if I'm calling line. We just got to stay on the high
You
side.
can give me a sliver less.
Did he hit his target?
Oh, yeah. He made it.
Okay.
Rocks went flying.
Either corner freeze theirs or right in the pocket.
I guess we could have frozen the crotch more. Did I move that yellow at all, or is it that way?
I like 20 on.
So we couldn't freeze the red. We might have just spin it out.
So just from the airport, the pre-check, so they've closed, so they have two. I think, though, that the one that they closed, they have it open only for pre-check. So I think that they have a separate line.
So, I can go the special route.
Yep.
Is it just
Yep.
straight by?
This one's heavy,
Whoa! What are you doing?
which is quite surprising because Scott usually has excellent weight.
It's already by. And it's actually okay if we just tick it.
Wow.
Oh.
That's shocking, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, if we rolled way here,
I
right?
think we roll away. I mean, he has to come here.
Right. Well, I mean, do we play this?
If you freeze here, what does he do?
He's got
Freezes.
to play the dead freeze.
Or he just noses it, tries to get. Oh, he only gets one.
Yeah, we make this good. He just gets in here.
It's pretty interesting that, you know, when you're going through the
I like
options,
getting it. Even if you like.
Todd seems really quick at
Well,
knowing what the other
I guess
team's
he
going to
plays
do.
the rocket, but it's still an easy two.
Like if he just knew
So I
that
guess
for
it
himself.
We're
We
being
just
sure the
gotta stay
world.
second.
Wow.
It looked like
Over on sheet 4, something
I
I,
know, but
just
I'd
saw
like
that
it if
doesn't
you
happen
just
very
said we
often.
could
Richie
keep it
missed a
on.
peel,
Right.
You like just hitting and rolling away?
right?
That was-
Doctor double.
Yeah,
missed a
Doctor
peel
double,
there.
yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't
Shocking.
like going there because he goes here and we don't have anything. You have to freeze to this red one.
Marky in business now to get at least a deuce.
Yeah, but if I really don't like that.
Okay. I like just throwing one here, though.
Okay.
I can't believe that's too little.
Todd's throwing a 1.
Like I don't want.
Sounds like bored.
Right.
I guess nose isn't disaster. Like you
Yeah,
we
I
just
don't-
blank.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, good.
Yep.
I mean, I hope you don't miss me. We'll see you in 12 months.
I might see you between then.
Well,
I got a
No,
chance.
wait, try
You never
to roll.
know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. You can come back to New York again.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
Willing
coming to
to do it
Minnesota
for-
in the next 12 months.
Okay. I probably
Thinking.
will be in
no,
New
I
York,
don't think I'm going to Minnesota.
but yeah. Maybe we'll meet somewhere else.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe should we do a vacation together?
Where would you like to go?
Paris would be nice.
Paris, huh?
Very romantic.
Whoa! Whoa! No!
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, speechless. It's the first time ever.
This has got a curl
Hard,
about
Tom.
6 miles. He's going to get a piece.
Really
That's the
hard.
good news for him.
Hard
Not
for a
sticking
piece.
around
go,
now.
Go! Hard. Okay.
All right. Well, Scott's got to make the draw now after
That was
throwing
really
a
heavy.
probably the worst draw he threw all weekend.
That was like
Yeah.
control. 10-8. Yep. That was really hard for
Let
one.
him know, like, if
I mean, it wasn't that
I'm
hard, but
calling
it
line,
felt
we
hard.
have to hold it.
And he's going to shut him
Oh,
right
yeah,
down. He
just-
makes that. Have to run.
That was actually a lot of weight, wasn't it?
I felt like a lot of weight.
What's that?
Like I didn't get a terrible time, but it felt hard.
Yeah, it looked like it came through hard. It just flew out of it.
Yeah.
Listen for lines. You can't over curl onto the.
This Jaron Allen jersey, I think, is going to fit me. After he drilled me yesterday in curling, now I get him.
Even if he makes it look really, you might have
You could fit your whole team in that.
Yeah. Why, you think he wore that thing? Those guys are big boys.
Yeah. I actually thought, I was wondering if he has lost weight since he played. Because he's big. I mean, they're all big physically.
He definitely has.
But he seems, yeah. Yeah. And that Bark Bulger looks like a dwarf next. I mean, look like a normal human.
Gotta move. Gotta move. How much? Definitely past T. Whoa.
Can't touch, guys. Can't touch.
It's way deep.
Past D is disaster. Wow, we got a draw for 3 here. Very surprising.
Someone right out here.
Okay, we're good.
Well,
I should have had him curl it in.
do I have to watch this last shot?
You don't have to
Should
do
I
anything
wrap
you
it
don't
up?
want to.
Have we
You're
gotten
from the
any
East
faster
Coast.
here?
You just do what you want.
I think you should have Coach Bruce.
Hunter, did you get that
Coach
one?
Bruce is writing a note right
Who
now.
threw a
Scott,
4.6?
why are you throwing it heavy? Yeah, Scott, you got to make that. I don't get it.
Yeah, there are some times, some shots you just have to make.
Yeah.
And that was one of them.
Just so you know, tolerance there. There's no, you know, you got to make it. I guess. There's no good shot. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. There's nothing good about that, Bruce. Nothing good, Bruce. All right, see what the veteran does here. Oldest guy left, right?
Is he?
Line's
Oh
good.
yeah, by far. Rich
Keep
is
it
next
clean, it looks
closest.
close.
Richie's got to be about
14-7.
48 now, I think. I'm guessing.
I think he is.
Keep cleaning it.
Yeah, because he and I were talking about starting a Masters, seniors team.
All right, Todd made that one. All right, well, hey, thank you for letting me join you
Hey,
today.
thanks for
I
joining.
appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
always. And I got to go catch a flight. So.
All right.
It was.
Thank you, everybody in TV land.
I was like, I tried to yell at you. I was like, did you get that last one?
Feel like.
I got that was a 14-1 in the back
No,
here.
I mean, well, his is
I'm like, it's
14-7.
you can throw 15 and get it T line easy. I got 14-6 in the back 8.
Probably need it more. They're gonna throw it in.
It's so quick on that spot.
All right, well, now you get just me. Boring old me.
I was like, keep looking, because you could really.
You like in?
They had a good handle on it, but I looked at the time and I was like, that stops the whole rest of the week other than right now.
Do it again for the rest of the year.
Keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, if I'd known it was that, I probably would have tried to carve it as much as we possibly could. Yeah, you guys were saying 8, which is like, okay.
We're fine. Line's real good.
Never did.
Getting closer.
It's only like 3 feet less than his first.
Yeah, I can finish it.
Go then. What did he throw?
Go, Tom. Good.
Good. Shot.
Hunter, where'd that,
On the second one.
We can
where'd
do
that
it.
rock end up?
Hard for me to.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, good corner here.
right. I felt like.
Well, now that Bill's left, I've picked up the chat, so I got some information that would have been helpful during discussions. Kelly says pro side does not mean the professional side. It means pro versus con, which does make sense. Miss on the way that's mostly pro, not con.
2-3.
And then Mark clarified the fumble thing. The score of Rich Runin game is, well, they're covering it up,
Always Alex.
but it's 4-1 right now.
Yeah, I got at least a 2.
But Marky's got a good chance to score
Okay.
at least 2.
Tight.
I think we're just 3.
Apparently curling zone is completely down
I think it's
from
tight.
what Carrie said,
Second one, I'm right under it.
or she can't get to it.
That doesn't do us any good.
So on sheet 1, it's Dutt versus Rhyme, and it looks like Rhyme is up 4-3, and they're in the 5th end. Sheet
Yeah, a little
4
tighter.
I don't think
is
the weight's bad.
Merky and Runin,
Line's
and Runin
tighter.
is up 4-1 in the 5th end. We're Dunnam
You
versus
can go.
Birr,
Line's good. Okay.
and Birr is up
Gotta touch
4-2
center line, guys.
in the 6th
Center
end.
line.
And sheet 6 is
Okay. Okay.
Kitchens versus Farrell, and Farrell is up 5-2 in the 6th end.
It's either freeze here or right here.
We would have got it to go further probably if you were sweeping it.
Yeah.
Like a foot.
Think so? Yeah, difference.
That's what they say.
I'm fine with either.
What do you like?
That's
Cody?
what said.
But were they doing like
We're not gonna be able to get something under this.
The corner guard's useless right now.
They're just sweeping one way the whole way.
I think out of hand.
I mean, I wasn't there the whole time.
You have to be like just top 12 to be there.
So I've always been under the impression that treatment like the second half was more for weight than the first half. So you shoot the first half straight, so it ends up being a straight up line.
Three.
Guard,
Looks here,
Hunter.
guys. It's always Alex. Always Alex.
I like it being short of the rings. Randy will hit and roll in.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. That's better.
So they get that lined up nice on the left-hand side.
You like 3?
Like, tight too is perfect.
Todd's just going to build his center guard gauntlet. Or maybe flagpole would be a better
That's good.
analogy.
2.
Yeah, line's good.
Gauntlets are probably a wall.
Probably tight. We're tight here. Whoa, just over, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gotta be over.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Not quite a 3.
I thought it was way better than that.
Do you like bumping it a little?
You play board. You got time.
Okay. No, board. Tight. Yep. Whoa.
10-5.
Hard. Right to it.
They're sweeping
Right
it
to
hard. It's coming over. Is it going to tick?
Hard.
Just ticks off that front guard. Rolls out.
Wow.
And then we guard or we bail. Okay.
Just 3.
Birr's going to try to get his 3 now.
I'll give you a hair more.
3
We'll sleep it
position.
better too. Okay, we can finish it too.
That's 4-1. Ronan.
Line's okay.
Ahead in the 5th.
Yeah.
Not 2-1.
Tight
4-1.
line. Drop it if it's over. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Good. Good enough. Holy crap.
That one didn't quite get to a 3, but it was over more on the center
He's like,
line.
Throw it more positive and throws it a tenth slower.
There's a chance that
Yeah, apparently Curly Zone is
you like this?
not working for any of these games
Long
now.
one doesn't matter.
And the Junior
I got
Olympics,
like
or
slower on that one.
at least where we are, we can't get
I
to
thought
it.
so, but it was probably average. It was similar, so. Okay, yeah, I think we maybe swept that a little more. Yeah, the curl was a little funny, but.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, they moved one out of the way. Todd's going to try to get his
Where's your
elusive
ice? I like
3.
just taking more ice.
Guard.
Is that where your ice was? Can I have a little more?
That's not in.
Okay.
Like,
We can finish it.
not really all these deals.
Sheet 6. Kitchens is setting up to try to steal.
Not the best.
Yeah.
I think it's
Line's
good.
good. You get it. Just get it over. Line's good. Just over, guys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay.
You guys kick
Okay.
me one stone.
Okay.
One stone.
That's fine. Good.
Just sitting a little bit.
I don't know if the ice is
I think it's just starting to slow a little bit. at least on
Yeah,
that
get
pass.
slow down or
Do
what?
you like going thin for all of them?
Sure.
Thin
I
for
would
all
like
of
to get
them.
deeper, but there's still like
Just
a,
normal feel.
He must be 100. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's 48 though. I'm 47. I think he's 1 year
trying to hit
older
the
than
one
I
that
am.
Doesn't matter first, so.
So Alex's shot.
Yep.
Wants to hit 3. Thin for all of them. Gets 1. Gets 2.
My bad, good throw.
I don't have
Got
to
2
dead
of
guard
them,
it.
essentially.
I might just try to throw it.
I'll give in a little more.
Kind of what you were thinking. Just throw it a little more positive too, just to make sure we get through whatever's.
Yep,
No,
early.
no. The kick was way harder.
You're
I
good.
think you're good, guys.
You're good. We got room this time. Yeah, line's real good.
No.
Blank is better than 4.
Oh, whoa. There you go. Good.
Oh boy. Yeah, I kicked out hard.
Well, he got his 3, but
Yeah,
it's a
that was
little
like
exposed.
I kicked out so much harder than that one.
I don't think there's just a roll in.
Probably a better spot first.
Yeah, I know, it's really good. So, it just looks like it's getting a little frosty on it.
Still
Yeah,
peel?
that's what. Because we were.
Yeah.
All 3 of those we thought would go further than they did.
Okay.
Whoa, yep. Hard. Real hard. Thanks.
So. We get like tap.
So
it
Dunnam
at the insert.
rearranges things a little
That's
bit,
kinda
takes
what I'm
out
thinking.
that
I really don't
high
like-
guard, runs it
Oh, I
into
don't
the
like them
Yellowstone
that way.
that was in the
Dead
4 foot.
buried.
Right.
He has it on the intern side.
Yep.
I,
I like
think we
that.
come into the rings, right?
We don't want to tap it right into the hole though.
No, I think over curling is.
Right. That's good. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
bad.
Yeah, not get it behind the red. That's great.
I mean,
Okay.
it also
You
means
like that?
scoring
Yep.
it, yeah.
I don't know what else.
I
there is.
no, I don't either. I think this is pretty close.
Okay, it's almost like drawing to the center line, right?
Right, and that should be close, right?
Okay, I like that.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't have taken your eyes. It just felt like you. Felt like
Yeah,
you were
we
planning
actually
for
needed to
curl.
only catch like 2/3 of that top to make that shot.
Trying to tap here.
I mean, I think where I ended up getting
Yeah,
was really
trying to
good.
overcurl it.
I wanted to made it.
And that's with the way my first one had backed a little bit. I just.
Yep. It is.
I think that result is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taking off the top
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, scoring ours a little bit.
Yeah.
I can come through that hole pretty easy.
Line's
And
good.
now you have something to roll on.
How's the
I'll
weight?
make it.
Close. Whoa. Room. Close. Yep. Whoa. 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 Close. Whoa. Hunter. No.
Whoa.
Good. It's good.
I think you almost have to do that.
What?
Yeah, just
I think you might be able
need
to
to
do
curl
that.
here.
If you make it, it's really good.
Or weight, forward.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
you
super
just
good.
let well. Cody threw a pretty good board.
good call.
And you didn't
Cody's
throw
No,
well.
wait.
Sorry, I don't
Yeah.
Trying to curl a quarter inch.
Yeah, I know, just a hair more.
Cody's kicked in.
I still think it's really. This is a really hard shot.
Yep, it's not bad.
Yeah, I
I mean, he
mean,
might just hit the
Run
front.
is-
The roll
run
is
is only good if you
terrible
step
for him. But
Right.
and then he's still got that. This is the best.
Talking about running the guardian, which was
I think like board like that.
Feels like a lot. It still feels like a lot.
Okay. Give me what you think, and I'll look at
Randy,
it.
what's the
Is this-
pro
I
side?
guess this is makeable.
They're saying what's the pro side? That means
I
pro
like that.
versus con side.
Just board.
Learn something new every day.
Board, yeah.
Let's see if I get a timing of this rock. Yeah, it's got to come way over. It's got to come over. Oh, now it's moving. Is it past it? It's past the guard. It's past that top. Nice play.
Good shot.
12-11.
Hey, that's kind of what I was thinking, actually.
That's a real clutch shot. I like
Did you
that.
have a split for 3?
Coach is happy.
It looked like it pushed it.
He's writing a note.
Makes it, I guess, all the power to him.
Yeah.
The other thing is just
Yeah.
to have it right there, but he has
He
the
probably
same
does
shot.
the same shot.
Yeah. Okay.
3?
Yep.
Exactly where we need to. And we,
It seems like the
missed
hip's
that
been
top
running a
half
little
inch.
straighter.
Okay. Just hit like a
That's
third.
12-11.
Yeah, just keep it on the outside.
He's always gonna have this.
Something like that.
I just think we flash it, eh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's right. Just 3. Ooh, I don't have a lot.
How much? What do you want this then?
Yep. No. Here.
This looks like Todd's going to try to do an angle raise, I guess.
Close. Whoa. Whoa. Hunter. Hard, Hunter. Hard. Hard, Hunter, go. Hard. Hard.
Oof. Just missed.
There's too much ice. Like,
Button.
Okay.
Like that.
Yep.
Just like basically middle.
Speed should be good here.
Yeah, so it'll be good.
15.
You guys got my 30 to the
Yeah.
tee 2 ends ago.
It makes this draw tougher.
So
No,
yeah,
no,
2025
I guess
is
it made it harder.
a little bit safer.
Actually,
but-
does it?
What was my second one
I mean,
last
had I
week? Like a
liked, where
10.
would he have drawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drawn where?
Yeah, we had
To
just. There were a
We'll
bunch
see what
going
the
down
speed
that
of this
path.
path is. I kind of have no idea. I got a 12-2. It must have been his board rater. I guess I didn't even time that.
Looks like Richie's team stole, Runen's team stole 1 in the 5th, so they're up 5-1 coming down on the 6th.
All right. Got her hammer.
Room right now.
So Dunnam's going to try to draw to the 4-foot.
Gotta be 4 foot.
Cody.
Yeah.
Real hard, guys. You're
They're
close.
sweeping furiously.
I don't think they're going to get this
I'm
one.
gonna take it, Cody.
They get a 15-6 to the 4-foot. It'd be ridiculous.
I don't think so.
Sheet 6, Kitchen stole 1, so it goes 5-3.
What was it?
So they've clawed back. They're in a 2-point deficit.
So they got that one. So he didn't throw that a ton different than he threw the one 2 ends ago, and they got it about that far left. I think it's really sitting down. Because that was a 15-6, and did it touch the paint?
It did. It was full 12.
So maybe a little bit. It's maybe not a ton bad, but I still don't think.
That's enough. To make a big difference.
Yeah,
I think it's getting slower. I'm fairly certain.
just
Let's make sure
And on sheet 3,
it did.
Dutt scored 2 in the 5th, and they go up 5-4, coming down in the 6th.
Perfect weight. It was almost heavy, honestly, because we would have
no, that was just
either of them.
Either one. Yeah, either one. Took that first one.
I know. I'd have been slashing that one in.
So on our feature sheet here, Dutt scores 1, not Dutt, Dunnam scores 1, and so they're trailing Birr 4-2
That's what I mean.
in the 7th.
Yep.
Then go, then go, then go, then go. Okay, pretty good.
16-6. We're going around it. I like that. No, I don't think so.
And that was 10 feet short light.
First thought was go.
Line's good.
Line's good.
The results.
Top 8, top 4. Top 8.
Line's real good.
Top 4. I'm worried it might sit.
Skated. Yeah.
Oh, that's there.
Yeah, you better. Yep. Okay, Dom.
Gotta go 1, right?
Not bad.
Maybe a little slower,
One.
but not much. Well, Todd threw a
We're in it now.
14-6 in the back
Yeah,
8.
yeah.
So I think it's.
We can't win.
Todd draw that way, the same pass with the 14.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a little one.
No. The only instance is that Scott almost threw it through with a 14-1. So at peak, it's probably like normal now.
That's barely any. Just over, maybe.
Whoa, whoa, wait till the end if you can. It looks like it's on it.
It's not a 2.
What?
Well, it's maybe a 2.
Always Alex, and it's,
I don't think we can go. Unless you want me to.
no.
I just can't move it.
Separation.
Yeah. Hopefully the double peel will miss everything. It should if you hit it thin enough.
No, I was just thinking,
So Todd's going to try to come in again.
but if you lock one, then they lock one, and then he's
Not sure what all that time is, that talk about time, like it's slowing down, speeding up,
Maroon.
changing.
Line's okay.
I guess slowing down would make sense if people are coming in short. Dunnam went
Whoa,
through, so then that would be
whoa.
speeding up.
We're there.
Oh.
It should sit. Stop, baby.
Okay.
No,
Yep,
we don't
yep,
need any deeper than that.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Spot.
Nice pair down there in the 4-foot.
see.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get it there.
Yeah, it's kind of going right in the middle.
Keep it
Let
from
it
now.
grind, man. Line's
5,
fine.
6.
Line's a little tight. Yep, hard. Hard
5,
line.
6.
Hard.
6, 7. 7. 7, 8.
Okay, out, out, out.
Oof, they just get by the guard, they switch sweepers.
You're not bad. Real good.
Well, now I think you get them all.
This will be coming back here, but
Like half.
yeah,
Maybe even.
here more.
Yeah.
It's a good result. It's a really good result. I don't actually know which one.
Whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep, yep. Hard, 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 hard. Okay. Ah, shoot. That's fine.
Ah, cleared a couple,
That's
but
good.
If I'd known
cleared
it was
one of
here.
their own.
Wow. Yeah, it's really close to perfect.
Is he just saying dead center guard?
I was trying to get it through and I just don't get out of the rings. I know.
Two.
Should be able to slash this one on. Oh, that was a good play by the Giants. Well, they're down 11.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's not to your broom yet. It's not there.
Just. You're good, you're good, you're good.
The same.
Okay. Could be worse.
No, I like this is the worst rock for us right now.
You know, tiny
He's gonna
little
keep throwing it for a while, so we can wait.
3.
without leaving.
At some point, they just play the slash double or the cross double.
Clean.
But yes, I agree.
Just clean. Yep. Clean.
So Birr's trying to clean up the guards up front.
He was going for that, is what he was going for.
That's good.
Trying to put it exactly where Cody put it. Just touch center. So, 15 for me.
Still a lot of reds there in the house, though. Pretty soon they're going to need to take care of those. Guess that's the point of putting a guard back up.
The double's a little thin.
Room right now. Line's good.
Just dust it. It's fine. Over curling, if anything. Well. Okay, good.
I
think sheet one, I think that Rhyme scored 1 on that end. It's tied up, but I'm not 100% sure. So it might be tied, 5 apiece going into the 7th. I'll let you know if that changes.
Good try.
Whew, just misses the double, but gets the guard and the nice grouping of shot rocks on the side.
So they're throwing one more.
Say that again?
So we just hit
I'm
the
just
one
giving you a little more ice.
Oh.
Same speed, maybe like sliver less, if anything.
He can't freeze because we just come off the red one. Maybe we discuss it. I don't know. I just won't be there.
Take it easy, Andy. Take it easy. You got a curl, Andy.
Take it easy.
Right here. Whoa, what's here?
Got a curl a lot, Andy.
Always code, always code. Cody go. Yep. Okay, whoa. Real nice.
Do we ever just hit it?
What's that?
I can also play this, maybe.
I don't mind that.
But I like saving it because they can't make anything good here that
Right.
you can't, I don't know, the guard's kind of in a good spot, but eventually they're just going to hit. I guess
Right.
it's not the end of the world because you'll always have this for one if we get through the guard. Because I don't know if there's an easy way to make that hit right now.
No, there isn't. Unless you just play this.
I don't know if we like saving it, do we?
You know, I don't think that's the worst thing.
Okay. That we just peel, I think.
Yeah. What do you like?
My first thought was we just peel.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
You like peeling? You don't like peeling? Okay, I like hack.
Okay. Just hack?
Yeah, I think that's good. I have like a third of it. That should be enough.
Somebody likes hack down there.
Is that enough ice? No, I like to touch the guard if worst case. Hack? No, can't play one.
Clean. Whoa. Yep.
Close.
Yep.
Hard!
Hard.
Hard!
Hard.
Hard, keep going.
Whoa.
Leave it, Scott. Leave it.
Throwing it on.
It's not going to be on.
So they move that guard to the right, open up the center again.
That's the 4 shot. Should we throw up a guard? You might get a steal out of it.
Plays that, right? Isn't he playing that now, no matter what?
It's really hard to stuff that. And if he doesn't, it's under the guard. It's just if we have if we 100% want to force it.
We'd rather steal, would we? Don't you feel pretty good about us getting induced?
Yeah.
What kind of
What
way?
do you like if he makes
10?
this?
Normal?
I mean, when he's...
Sliver more.
I don't like the idea of drawing against the bunch. I think we might try the double. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
I think we'd rather force than steal.
But I mean, here with my last one, we're either 2 up or tied with.
Like there's a solid chance we can get a 2 or maybe a 3 next end. Just a little high.
Yeah.
Nose actually isn't too bad either. He's got to save them all. Just 10.
Whoa, close, yeah!
Hard!
Hard, Cody, every inch! Hard, Cody! Hard, Cody, go! Gotta go! Hard!
We move that Yellowstone to the back.
Yeah, it was like good board. Way down.
And they're sitting 2.
Wasn't.
Yeah.
At least we're sitting 2 and there's not really.
That angle doesn't help us a lot, though. It just jams it here.
Should roll it out of that red almost.
That was like an 11.
I think it was 12.
I like rolling to here though.
You didn't get anything for him.
He might double and draw to the 4 foot.
I just don't like the roll right behind you.
I mean,
No, but like worst case, we go here. He's.
because you were so light, the 2 stuck.
That's what I think. I don't think we need to.
I don't know. You don't make that, and all of a sudden I'm drawing against 3 here.
Well, you're gonna go. You go here even. He goes like he. We're just. Well, that's why I think you roll to like you either go to here, sorry, or you go to here.
Right.
Well, I don't even know. Like this might be better, Hunter.
That's not bad, but we can't really come off this one ever. I'd rather
Well, they may not play the double. They just might draw like back here to make our shot for 1 hard.
Yeah, I don't know. This really was the first rock I was thinking of playing.
Like that. I think you almost want to roll it by
Right,
just so we can leave this open.
I agree. But I don't, we're not coming after shot rock, and I'm not sure, like say if I just roll to the center round, I guess that ain't horrible. Let's play this. I think that's the shot. So just 2?
Okay.
You roll better than the front.
I ain't slayed enough in the end. We got to hit shot rock. 2. Try to get the roll here.
So Merky, his rank gets 3 in the 6th, I believe. So the score on sheet 4 is 5-4. Ronan. Ruhonen.
Close. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Go. That's good. Good spot.
I don't like the 3. It'll just be a no.
So he hits and
That might be
rolls
okay.
under. He's about a quarter under, if that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it might be okay. Yeah.
I don't think you. I think it's hard.
Yeah, maybe it's a 6th under, just touching under.
That's pretty good, eh? Yep.
Because honestly, right, you only need
He
to roll the here
freezes.
to
We
get
can even just throw it away.
as long as you kill it.
What? He's not going to freeze.
He hits and rolls like. You're either gonna have a shot for 2 or the same exact shot for 1.
Oh, I was wrong on sheet 6.
Roll right in front of
They
his
only
2.
stole for 1. So it's 5-3 in the 7th.
What? He just like I don't know. Somehow it jams it.
Then my scissors here.
Yeah.
Roll out.
Yes! Hard!
home.
Sweepers are attacking it. It's moving over.
Good shot.
Always a good sign when you're going back and forth. So as it sits now, red has got 2.
There.
Yeah. Haven't had many overkill this game, right?
I don't think so.
No. Just one.
Oh, good.
So I think that Todd's going to settle for 1, I guess, or try to settle for 1.
So that was interesting. Okay, so just one way. I don't think I can jam it. I can't jam it and roll out. So yeah, just one.
Yeah, so make a roll out too. Is that what you're thinking? No. At the very end, it just looked like it was hanging for a second.
Float! Yep! Yep! Yep!
Hard!
Hard! Hard!
Whoa, whoa!
Clean, 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 clean. Good. 1-0? Yep.
So Todd Birr gets 1 yellow, and he goes up by 2 points over Dunnam. So it's 5-3 coming down. And Dunnam's down 2, but has the hammer.
Yeah, it was like I thought there was no way. I thought they were rolling out and it was over. Wow, that's a big end.
So on sheet 6, we have handshakes because Team Farrell had a 4-ender to go up 9-3.
Oh, that's good.
So they'll be moving on to the championship. And they'll be on the feature sheet, sheet 5, versus the winner on sheet 3.
Scott's versus the college. Scott, do you want a broom or do you want to just throw to where? Okay. Like it's that bad.
Right to the butt, Nate. Oh, take a look, guys.
So yep, that sheet 4, that was the 3 by Merricky, and so they are down 1 in the 7th, 5-4.
Yeah, second one in the thing. Yep.
We need to switch the sheets.
Two, three. Slow it down. 2.
Not sheets, cameras.
We can go. We gotta go now.
So Dunnam doing the corner guards. Bill said the corner guards were really hard this week because of
I think we're in,
the
aren't we?
touchiness of the rocks.
Well, I got 4.
I think 3 is even fine.
We just need 2. It's fine. We're gonna have to make a couple.
So we have a score is hung on sheet 3. Tim got 1. So it's tie game 5-5 going into the 7th.
Yep. Line's okay.
Dutt has the hammer.
Yep, line's good. Play to wait.
Tight.
Line's real good. Probably Hunter. Yep, Hunter.
Yeah, you got it in.
That's pretty good. That's good.
Good sweep.
On sheet 4,
Okay.
Colin Huffman just did a triple and came flying out and kind of hit another rock that was in the hack. So that's kind of a quad, but not really. Threw with a lot of weight, cleared the whole house. There are no rocks now in play.
I don't want it in. Definitely not in.
I think we're playing 3.
Yep.
I think just straight guard on this one.
Which one? He plays the board waiter and rolls around. I think you guarded him, split him.
Oh, deuces.
Okay, whatever. I think he split the difference.
So Hunter Clausen asked to throw a 3 guard.
Yeah. The only problem is we can't hide much.
That should be all there.
Got room.
Tight.
Yeah, a lot of room.
No
yeah.
sweepers. It looks a
We're-
little
we're
heavy.
in.
Yeah. Yep. Go. Andrew, actually.
Me.
Oh, okay. We're just splitting here. Okay.
Guess we choked the corners. Could be worse.
All right.
Heavy. Okay.
Couldn't even throw board.
Still not in terrible.
So Dunnam's calling to hit and bounce between those 2 rocks 3 or 4 times and then roll out.
Yeah, that
Or maybe just once.
And just keep him around. Nice board.
Scott Dunnam's mic, either he took it off or it's not working or not sure what's going on.
Board,
Battery could die.
little solid.
Sorry, Todd.
Like 3 or 2? 3? 3.
Can't make it much better. Like you take, now have a stone to, we have backing in, he has to clear his own stones.
Weight's good.
Never call it, but it's as good
Whoa.
as it gets.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's, I don't think it's
Andrew. Good. Whoa, good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
good.
I got all the red stones out of the
Yeah,
house
pretty
and
bummed.
yellow sitting 2 or 3 on the outsides.
So did I for a second. Or I thought they were just
behind
gonna hit the higher one. And
Either. What did he say? Okay. So you're barely timing.
I'm just trying to think it through. Like we're probably planning to give up 2, right? Almost.
T. T right now, a little more. 8. 8. Don't want to.
Yeah, it's 9.
Don't want to.
Around? Or not around? Roll. Go roll.
Get up at it.
Nose.
That's up. Yep. For
Hey, right on the nose.
I thought so.
Actually done that better.
Just 2?
Okay.
Fair.
You okay coming this way? You want to come the other way?
I got like 3/4 of a rock of room, so I'm fine with it. I don't hate going this way.
Yeah, I think this is better.
2.
Yep.
Okay. Get a couple freezes. That stone's now better for freezing.
Yep.
Oh. Yep.
Just a hair heavy.
Yep. Hard.
Hard!
Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa. Good.
So now there's 3 or 4 yellows in the house.
Just looked early like it was going to.
Dunnam needs to score 2 to tie. They have the hammer. There's a lot of rocks up front though, so you should be able to get
So
underneath
that could be
some.
the half shot we need.
There's a lot of space to roll too. I don't mind that. Control. We're
Just it
stuffing
was like,
it.
I had to like nose it.
Scott, we're
'cause I wasn't
stuffing
gonna
it?
hit it much high of nose. With the out turn.
Okay, that's good.
Or I could just whip it.
Just play for the roll though.
Point.
Play for the roll. We're trying to roll behind the red, I think.
Makes him deal with it.
Control. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Andy. Whoa. Whoa.
Is he going to enough to roll? He does roll.
Whoa, 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 right in the hole.
I have it open. It's like wide open.
He ends up hitting the other yellow into yellow, which caused it to roll to the back of the forefoot.
Yeah. Brutal.
So Todd's calling for
Close.
takeout of the red behind the cover.
Yep.
He's got to clear 2 guards.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep.
Get by the red
Go
one.
roll it.
It's right in there, perfect. And once again, yellow's sitting 3 or
We
4.
almost could have rolled it.
Good. That came through a little steady too, and actually could move better.
0 for me.
Going the other way.
4-0 for me.
Yeah, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I guess I got to air tight. And then I'm like, well, if I air tight, I'm probably going to miss it, so I may as well just make it.
Line's nice. Line's tight, actually. How is that tight? Hard, Cody. Line's better. Line's good.
Can he get by that guard? Just got by that one guard.
Good shot. Good shot.
So their second shot.
Good sweep, guys. Really good sweep.
No.
I mean, you can definitely make that.
Make it through the hole too.
I guess, like, the worst thing we can do is this. Like, you want to hit it high. You don't want to just nose it.
Right.
Yeah.
You just want to roll off. Worst case, he goes here, and you'll probably have a chance at the double.
Right, right.
Or we just hit it and go to extra.
I think I like that. I think
It
that's
feels like such a big area.
Yeah, I think just high side, pro side.
right. Thinking like 3-weight again.
Okay. The other, I guess we could make the same shot, but it might
Yeah,
just
does
jam.
it jam though?
Okay.
Was it that?
3?
Or were you trying to freeze?
Well,
What do
it is, I actually think that through the hole is probably easier if it doesn't jam.
We just had to.
I don't know.
It's really close to jamming.
I mean,
Yeah.
once it,
Yeah. 3.
Just a little high.
What? Yeah, I think so. We just hope, worst case we open it up. He's got a hit, we've got a double, so. Okay, 3. Just a hair high.
okay, good to know.
Yeah.
So on
Yeah, it had the
sheet
one bad
3,
draw that ended up being the perfect lighter.
Rhyme forced or stole one. So she leads, or her wife leads 6-5.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Hunter!
She gives up the hammer, down.
Hard, Hunter!
He's up 1.
Hard!
So Dutt has a chance with the hammer, down 1.
Sorry, Andrew. How does it bring 3 in?
It's not bad.
Yeah, shoot.
Oh, look, we stuck it in a good spot.
Right. Actually, if he
Is
does
there an easier way to make it too?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we know. And he's always gonna have a double. He's always gonna have a double, right? If you hit that, if you just go right here, make him chase that, leave you a double. It's if you don't count that as game. So you're playing to be open, but. What do you think he's playing the nose on that? ever?
Even you could
Is it ever freeze right here?
where you roll and
Well, freeze on this side, I guess. But
you don't be like super aggressive. You can put like a chip on this.
if you make it, he's still picking that, and it might. Everything might go though. He's always. We don't change a shot. And we're still only getting 2. That's yeah. Yeah. He has right. So Cody, you're furious he does that, but I don't think he plays the nose on that one.
I think we have to. Right. Yep. Try and make it as tough as we can.
Hold on. Just let Cody, let us have a conversation.
I guess you never swing hard. You should have.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'd have to throw this turn, right?
You should have a shot for the win.
Yeah. Which is impossible. Sorry, Andrew, what was your shot?
I don't think
This?
I don't think it's possible because it's still gonna go. I think it's Why don't we kill this though? Because even if they just do this, they get.
Because we're always rolling to leave a double. And we make a double. No, it's right here. Nope. No, it's right here. Even. Yeah.
Well, a lot of worry about leaving doubles there.
Even if he just gets this into the ring, like that ball or something, I still got to be really careful with it. Shot block.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just peel it out there, but then you risk losing it.
Yeah. And then there's a nose hit for 1, so it's not gonna. I mean for 2. For the great Lupus.
Right.
Well, let's see what happens here. Dunnam throws his first stone.
So you have to hit it relatively thick so you can lose it over the top.
Easy. Line's good.
You're not getting it under.
5, 6.
You can stick it, but
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good, but the sweepers are going.
If it doesn't get it
I
in
got
the
it.
rings, that makes it easier.
yeah. Stick it. Well, wait, 3?
Yeah, just 3.
Where do you like it?
Right there.
Okay.
A little
good.
too light. Or it picked, or the ice switched, something.
Yep.
I see the coach is writing a note down. 2 exclamation points.
All right, just 3.
Oh, 3. Just 3 exclamation points.
Yep. 3. Yep.
Hard. Clean. Yep. Hard. Good. It doesn't matter.
Todd was able to pick out that. Got handshakes. So the Birr squad will move on to the championship game at 3 p.m.
Boy,
Did I get you, Alex?
there were no more good game. Good luck. There were no more stones left.
Did I get you already?
And the Dunnam will not. All right, so now we're going to shift over to the near 3. Take a look at how
You thought we were playing
the Rhyme
Used to love.
Dutt teams are doing. So on the 8th end, Dutt's got the Hammers down by 1. Dutt is the Yellow Rocks.
That was rough.
I think we have the wrong overhead camera on.
What's up behind you?
Wow.
Get that corrected.
That's worse than Thomas. Didn't know that we weren't drawing for hammer.
All right, so mute the mics. So that's a gauntlet. When I said earlier a gauntlet, there's a gauntlet up there, a big wall. Actually, a gauntlet is a glove, I think. So That might not be a good analogy, but there is a wall of guards up there. Mark Wilmers just leaving the house. So it looks like they're having some problems getting past those. Strauss puts her broom way out in the far right-hand side. She's going to try to go through that gap, I think. Sweepers are on the rock. They're just watching it. It looks like it's on the guard. And Ryan runs up and sweeps that red into the side of the 12-foot. On the sheet 4, at the 7th end, Runen scored 2, so they have a lead of 7-4 coming in the 8th end. So America needs a big end here to stay in the game. America's got 2 nice corner guards. Textbook comeback. Ice makers are starting to buzz about on sheets 7 and 8. Libby Brundage throws her rock. I think they're trying to go through the same port. She made it through. And she gets it into the 4-foot. With all that guard up there, it's going to be hard to get back there. You almost have to come down that same path. Although they only need 1 to tie it. It's a minimum. Dominant Merkis is trying to replace that corner guard that the Runen squad took out. It's actually 7-4 at the end of the 7th. So it looks like Dutt is going to try to clear out the middle. Strauss is holding the broom for a... Oh, she removes the broom now. Sweepers are going. Hits the first one, clears out 2, does open up a path. One of them rolls on. Doesn't care about that because she needs to get inside anyways. But that does expose that center rock. So Rhyme's going to naturally try to clog that up again. So she's going to come left to right at it on the out-turn side. Although I don't know if she's left-handed, actually. Be my out-turn side. She looks right-handed. Score 7-4. Runen. In the 8th. So Kim throws her guard attempt. I think it went a little bit farther over than she wanted it to go to, but it does cover up that shot stone. Our talent for the next event is going to come a little bit late, but we're going to have Scott Belvich doing the call with me, which should be fun. It's always a fun tradition. So Strauss throws her first rock. And they're going to try to break up the front there. She's throwing a little bit of weight. And she kind of angles it over into the pile. I don't know if that's exactly what she wanted. But it did open it up, and so Rhyme is going to fill that gap with a guard. On sheet 4, it looks like Runen is trying to run Merky out of stones. Down by 4. I think that if he makes this shot, they'll probably handshake. Handshakes. So Runen moves on to the championship match on sheet 4 versus Todd Birr. We're going to have all 4 skips mic'd, so we'll be able to flip back and forth as we look at different games. So we've got one last game in sheet 3 that we're covering here. And it looks like they're going to try to do an angle raise into the rock that's on the button. If they get it, it'll be a tie game. It'll be extra ends. The rock's off. Sweepers are cleaning. Okay, now they're pushing it a little bit. It hits the angle raise. She hits it. Tied up. So angle run back to tie it up, and there'll be an extra end. Smiles down there. And they're pushing the rocks back to bring it back down. So tie game, and we're in the extra end. Rhyme has the hammer. She's in the red rocks. Dutt has the yellow rocks. Gets up 2 nice center guards. No, just these 2. This one and this one. Chairs are a hot commodity up here in the St. Paul Curling Club. At least where we set up, we take a little bit of space in front of the main sheet, and so that happens. So the Rhyme Rink draws one into the back of the 8. About the 7:30 position. Strauss is calling for a draw in. Sweepers are on it right away. I'm wrong. I think she was calling for a high guard with her 5th rock. So Rhyme throws a rock. They're going to try to remove some of these guards up front. Just misses all 3 and takes out her own rock and replaces her rock in the back. So Dutt has another draw. This one's lining up right on the top of the button behind her 3 guards. I think I'm going to have to go get Mike's prepped. So I'm just going to let this game finish off. Well, nah, never mind. I want to watch the end. So the second attempt to clear some of those guards gets the top guard, still leaving 2. So Dutt's feathering another guard in. So Rhyme's going to try to remove those guards again. This time, Libby Brundage. Sweepers are on it. Can't tell from this angle. She does clear the front two. So Dutt replaces the guard. So they're going to try to peel more guards. Not ready to come in to try to get that one. Ooh, she's successfully moves both of them. So now the center's wide open. Yellow sitting at the top of the forefoot. With only skip stones remaining. Looks like they're going to try to put another guard up. So the losing teams on the men's draw, each in the last men's games, would get $1,100 each team. So Strauss delivers her guard attempt. The sweepers are on it. They're really grinding it, trying to get into the center. I don't know if they're contemplating the run back. So it looks like they're going to do a. I'm going to try to draw down to it. Do a kind of heavy tap it out of the way on the right-hand side. We'll see if they're successful. Pebbling and cleaning the ice on sheet 4 and 5. Getting it ready for the championship. Well, I guess they're going 5 and 6 maybe. Do they get it by the guard? They do, and it runs right down, and they tap it back, and they are sitting 2. Very nicely played. From where I'm looking at it, the guard is behind a post, so it's kind of hard to see if it clears the guard. So Strauss is contemplating what to do. I think she's thinking, do we hit and roll over? It's a big shot. At a minimum, the shot's worth $500. $450. She gets by her guard. Very nice draw. Down to the side of the button. There's shot rock. And so Rhyme has to make a shot. All right, so what is the final shot in this game? Kim delivers it. Sweepers are on it, just kind of cleaning. Now they kind of grind in a little bit on the inside, trying to prevent it from curling. It's coming down. It clears the guard. Does it hit? Hits the rock. So Kimberly Rhymes' squad makes it to the championship, and she'll play Cora Farrell. And Dut's run ends. So we'll be back in, it's supposed to start at 3, but it looks like they're still doing ice, so I'm guessing maybe 3:15. We'll get started pretty soon, and we hope to have everybody back. Thanks for joining us.